presents Trauma Team Chronicles. Starring Prince as rocker boy Andre, big sexy guy. Ivy as solo Maverick Cortez. Liz as nomad Hiroto Hero James. Theta as MedTech Nara. And I am Mikey Mike, your benevolent referee. Trauma Team is an elite force of paramedical techs. Those in Night City who can afford the eddies depend on them to get out of any situation. The members of Trauma Team abide by their slogan: stabilize, protect, extract. Welcome to the first shift. Someday, a real reign.
All right, how's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. Welcome to Rolling These 20's. We are the Rolling These 20's crew. How's everybody's? What's the last time I saw you guys? A couple days ago?
Yeah, it was just a few days ago.
A few days ago.
Saturday, it's fine.
Saturday. That was a long night on Saturday, though. That is for real.
Yeah, you're turning into a chicken.
That's right. I'm in a freezer being turned into a chicken. That is right. That's our Vampire the Masquerade game. Yeah, no, call. Yeah, that's a Arrested Development reference. Anyway, I am Mikey Mike. Tonight we are playing Cyberpunk Red. It is our first time jumping into the Cyberpunk Red system, into the Cyberpunk world. I'm excited to go through it, learn the rules, and mess up the rules, and kill some gangsters, and do the whole thing with you guys as we go through the game. I hope you guys are excited too. Let's start introducing everybody, and we'll start with, I'll just start all the way on the left. Let's start with you, Prince.
Hey everybody, I am Prince, aka Doubles and Dice. I am playing Rocker Boy Dre, Rocker Boy Andre, big sexy guy. Andre is a part-time rapper and part-time Trauma Team associate who kind of does not know what the fuck he's doing, but he's here because he had it in. So yeah. Pronouns are he, him for both of my character and myself.
All right, let's go down to Ivy.
Ivy, I use they, them pronouns, and I was like Maverick Cortez, the solo on the Trauma Team, and he uses he, him pronouns. This is gonna be fun. I'm playing the oldest, I think.
Let's not play the game about how young you are again. All right, let's go to Liz.
Hey, wait, am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Good. Hey, I'm Liz. I'm playing Hiroto James, or Hero, as she usually goes. Yes, those are boy names, I know. We are a nomad, and we are the pilot, and I'm very excited.
And last but not least, Theta.
Hi, I'm Theta, they, them pronouns. I'm going to be playing Nara, who is the surgeon, and who also uses she, they pronouns. And yeah.
Awesome. And yeah, I'm Mikey Mike again. I use he, him pronouns. And if you don't know, a little bit of a recap or dive into this time of Red that we're jumping into. The year is around 2045. We're in Night City out on the West Coast, which was an old port city. It is in the aftermath of a great war, international war known as the Fourth Corporate War, where corporations were pulled into a small conflict that ended up destroying the infrastructure of the planet. Destroying the environment. Nukes were launched in the middle of Night City. Orbital stations in space dropped rocks onto the planet. And for 2 years, the sky was just a blood bright red. And now it has receded to bright red dawns and bright red sunsets and blood rain, this like contaminated rain that drips like oily film from the sky. And Night City is in the state of rebuilding. Parts of the city are still untouched. Some parts of the city are brand new. Some parts are just junk and rubble. And our Edge Runners tonight are going to be playing part members of Trauma Team. Trauma Team is an elite corporation of paramedics who go out and they help people if they can, and if these people can afford it, and if their memberships are still up to date. And so, yeah. Okay. Deep breath, and we're going to jump into it. And I want someone, let's say, Liz, Hero, can you roll a D8 on the Roll20 game that I set up? Thanks goodness for Roll20 supporting us and sponsoring us and helping us keep the lights on and the stream upping. So give us a roll of the D8 and we'll see what the first call is that comes in.
Yes, this is our first stream as a.
It is our first
part of the
sponsored
Roll,
stream.
20 Spotlight. So thank you, Roll20. We appreciate you.
Muchas gracias.
All right, here we go. D8. Bing. 2.
Fantastic. Okay, so Trauma Team is known by their slogan, which is, stabilize, extract, and protect. Part of that is that like Trauma Team there are usually a dozen or so Trauma Team AV4s flying around Night City at any given time. And if you get a call in, that means you have to keep the guarantee of being there within 6 or 7 minutes tops and getting there and helping people. We'll say around now that blood red sunset is dipping below the horizon over Night City, and you guys are flying around when you get a call that comes in. Agent activated Trauma Team card at the High Court Plaza Hotel in Old Japantown. Client name, Reese Coronet, number SM6631, female, 34 years of age, experiencing obstruction in the throat. Yeah, so that's a call that comes in. And I will.
Sorry, after our last game, obstruction in the throat is just going to make me laugh.
We'll explain that later, chat.
That was our session 0.5.
And it got weird.
Those people were weird.
Really weird.
I'm not gonna king shame them.
I am. Shit. Fuck that.
You were interested.
I was interested in it logistically, not actually putting it and doing that sort of
For
thing.
context, for chat,
Yeah.
they were basically doing this thing where the husband knows this. The wife poisoned the husband, and he was supposed to like profess his love while dying or some shit. And then
I'm not sure what was happening.
It was a test of love or something.
We're flying.
Yeah, but then they started to make out heavily.
They did do all those
thing, yeah. So,
different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I know obstruction in the throat might bring you there, but I promise not all of the adventures I have are like in that same vein.
Not all of these, but
not all of them. Just like most of them. No.
Good
Okay,
hat.
I'm just saying definitely not most of them. And I will say that might not be the last time you get a phone call about these people. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, based on them, that would seem like no surprise.
All right, so am I rolling to fly this thing as fast as I can?
Please do. And you guys are flying into Old Japantown, which is right around here. As you can see, it's not, that red kind of shows that it's not the safest place that there might be. When the guy who thought of Night City, I forget his first name now, Mr. Knight, thought of it, he kind of imagined it as these different districts that would represent different cultures and different ethnicities, nationalities, all that kind of stuff. So he wanted an old Japantown that looked like Japan. He wanted a little China that had Chinese architecture. Little Europe has different parts that look like Little Italy or a part of like Minsk or something like that, if that makes sense. So you can imagine as you're flying in to Old Japantown, which is on the edge of this hot zone where the nuclear bomb fell so long ago, you can see these kind of pagodas and kind of Japanese influence in architecture and in advertisements and design as you're flying in. And you got a 24, so you definitely get there in time. This is your first shift, but you not your first time piloting an AV4 in any way. And you show up to the High Court Plaza Hotel, which is not very tall. It's kind of like a modest height, considering some of the skyscrapers that you see in other parts of the city. And it has a kind of retro 20s exterior that shows like Art Deco themes and is very classy. And through the large glass doors into the entrance, you can see there are a bunch of corpos and other people just kind of laughing and being wealthy and milling about the lobby, laughing heartily.
All right. Well, we put her down, and do we get any other information, or just in
we
this
know the
building
apartment?
someplace?
You know that that was all the information that you got, that she's somewhere in the hotel. But you could definitely talk to someone in the lobby, or maybe there's some sort of, maybe someone got a call or something like that.
Who's
that might
working the
alert you to where
desk?
she is. You guys enter and you just see like a young man. He's wearing a vest, you know, red vest. It looks very old timey, has a little paisley kind of embroidery on it. And he looks up at you, and
Do we know her name?
her name is Reese Coronet.
Okay.
All right. I'm going up to this person. And I'm like, yo, dog, we looking for Reese Cornett. Where's she at?
I'm not allowed to give out any information if we even have a coronet staying here. I'm not allowed to do something like that.
I'm trauma team. You think I just walk around looking like this all the time just for funsies?
I think I have to go ask a manager. I have to ask a manager.
No. You need to do this now. We are on the deadline. She's choking to death. You want somebody's dead body being on your hands? Because the more you slow us down, the worse it's gonna get for this person.
Oh geez. Oh god. All right, give me a persuasion.
Oh, geez, Rick.
I feel like we can
Persuasion.
just ask for the manager. Ooh.
Okay. Okay. And he gets to it. He's clacking away on this terminal there. And there is no Reese Coronet that is staying at the hotel. And he's like, I don't have a Reese Coronet here. Maybe I'll just check with the manager. Maybe they know. And he gets a call and does the call and
Is
talks to the
there some
manager
sort
for a
of
moment. What?
tracking? Is there some sort of like tracking devices in the thingy that we could like beep towards her with, like a handheld beep beep beep?
Yeah, so like if there is in these calls, if you hear like the agent activated, the agent is like the cell phone that of this future that everyone has, and that would allow you access to more information than if it's just someone breaking their trauma team card, if that makes sense. 'Cause then
So
it's
it,
not-
So this person
Yeah.
ain't that kind of rich, basically, is what we're getting at.
I mean, this person, I think they actually are an agent activated, and agent activated trauma team card.
so can we just track them if we have an agent then?
Yeah, let's just do that. I'm a bad boy.
Can I do that? Because I have an agent.
Yeah. Yeah, so fuck it. Yes, I would even make you roll. You track it, and they are on the top floor of the hotel.
All in.
That's fine. Do we need keys? Can we ask for keys?
There is like an elevator, and the guy behind the counter just points you towards the elevator, and there's someone in there that presses the button and takes you up there. And you see that as you're going up, that they press the button for the restaurant. That must be on the top of the hotel.
That makes sense.
And when you get there, the restaurant takes up the whole upper floor. It has tall, huge windows that allow views of Japantown and Little China. And behind it, there's a wall just with a beautiful old school, those wood print images that blocks out the hot zone and some of the slums, if you will. And you see a woman who is at a table in the middle of the restaurant, and there is a partially eaten plate of sushi in front of her, and she is looking like she's starting to turn blue a little bit. There's a manager or some sort of wait staff around her, and they're trying to pat her back, and she keeps kind of waving them away, and it seems like she's fighting them for some reason.
Oh god.
Oh no. Is she also trying to die on purpose?
Is she
hope
with
not.
anybody?
Please clear the area. Give us some space.
Don't move.
I'm gonna start walking.
Yeah, and the restaurant
Somebody
is
who's
not.
me. Please handle this. I don't know what I'm doing.
Move. I'm shooing people away.
Yeah, the restaurant's not that full. There are some people, mostly the bus people and the wait staff that move out of your way. Some of the people who are at their tables kind of look at you and just kind of shimmy their seats in a little bit and continue to eat their food. Not impressed by your show of command of the room. And are you guys approaching? You guys are approaching as you're doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you do, she is alone at this table eating by herself, and she finally pushes away a young, like not a young man, but it's like feel for a timid-looking man, pushes him away, and kind of approaches you guys with hand on her throat.
Okay, I'm assuming you know the Heimlich doc.
Yeah. Can I try the Heimlich?
Please give me a first aid roll, please.
Okay. First aid. 23.
Oh my god,
Whew.
is this thing working?
We are rolling.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
I don't know why the chat's on Roll20 is not opening for me.
The what?
So I keep trying to hit the chat. It's not loading. It's just I click the button and nothing happens.
What are you seeing on the side?
I mean, I'm on the newspaper tab right now. Trying to
The
click
newspaper chat.
tab.
Like articles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you're-
currently on articles and I'm trying to hit the thing, but it's not letting me.
Just
Oh.
close it and reopen it.
I would
Yeah.
recommend, yeah.
Okay.
Turn it off and turn it back
Second.
on again. Repeat. Turn it off.
Don't forget,
and
you
then
gotta
turn
blow
back
on it
again.
first, and then put the cartridge back in.
Yeah.
Oh god.
They aren't old enough to remember cartridges.
I'm programmed for fun. I know what a cartridge is.
Okay.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
Ivy.
that's what I
Ivy's like my first console had a compact disc.
You do know I know how. You do know I know how to use a kiss.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with.
Like I watched all of my kids shows on VHS. I know how to work the damn thing.
All right.
Did you have a Walkman? No. Did you have to hit that rewind and then fast forward to get to the right part of the song?
My first recorded shows were on DVR.
I don't
Mixtape
know
from the
that.
right. Oh my god.
This
I
lady
know.
just died because we're arguing about VHSs.
Like I know I'm young, but I'm not that young. Easy.
I'm young, but I'm not that young.
But you are also very good at giving the Heimlich maneuver, and you quickly dislodge a very a poorly cut, thick piece of tuna from this woman's throat, and it flies across the room a little bit, and she
Does it hit
starts to
anyone?
recover. Huh?
Does it hit anyone? The piece of tuna.
Give me a luck roll.
Is it just me, or do rich people just not chew no more these days? Like, is that a thing?
I
You
think
just
they
swallow
might-
food whole?
Like baby. I think they might be 12.
No, unfortunately, it does not hit anyone. It just it just lands kind of lazily behind someone's chair, and they kind of look at it and just go back to what they're doing. And this woman, the manager, gets closer and he says, "I'm so sorry. The meal's on us. You don't have to pay for it." And she responds, "What? You think I can't afford to pay for my meal? How dare you? I'll have you fired. I'll have everyone here fired. I don't know who cut this sushi right now."
You can pay for my meal. I'm down.
Oh,
Ivy's hiding because she's a Karen. Oh no.
and she turns to you, Dre, and she said, "Don't even get me started on you." And she looks at all of you. "How long are you supposed to be? 6 minutes? I could have died here waiting for you. I pay all this money for what? Oh, who do I call? I'm calling trauma team right now. All of you guys better hang up your uniforms. It's over."
How long did it take us?
You got there pretty quickly. You probably got there, with Hero's fine flying of the AV. You definitely got there with time to spare.
Ray takes off his helmet. He tucks it over to his side. He goes, "Listen, lady. Have you been to a party before? Like a real party?"
Excuse me?
I'm asking you a question. Have you been to like a real party where they get down with the get down?
I don't see how this is pertinent to what I'm talking to you about, which is
see-
losing your job.
See, I'm trying to show you a good time, a kind of time where you don't have to worry about choking on fishes, where you can just go out and enjoy people and enjoy the nightlife in Night City. It'll be on me. I show you the sights. All this will be smooth over.
Okay, so this manager insults me by saying he's going to pay for my meal, and he's still here even though I asked him to get the manager.
Vámonos.
You see him run off in fear. And now you guys show up late, almost allowing me to die, and then you have the nerve to hit on me? Are you trying to go on a date with me?
No.
That's
It's not a date. It's just showing you the real sights, the stuff that you don't get to see. Because clearly you up here in this tower and stuff, and this is super fancy. I appreciate it. It's real nice. Chooms like myself, we don't get to hang out in places like this. However, maybe you just need to get back in touch with the real roots of Night City.
I've never been so insulted. And you see her raise her hand as if she's going to slap you across the face.
I'm gonna dodge that for sure.
Give me an
Evasion?
what is it? Invasion roll. Yeah.
Up on getting hit.
Yo.
Yeah.
Can't touch
and-
this. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun.
Yeah, and you see it coming a mile away, and I think she was just half-heartedly. She really just wanted to scare you, and she's like, you know what? I'm done with all of you guys, and she starts going onto her agent. You can see her looking up trauma team customer service number.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
We're just gonna leave. Get fired. I like my money.
We're not gonna get fired.
I want to be paid.
This is the kind of clientele trauma team deals with all the time. If we got fired every time one of these people complained, there'd be no trauma team.
This is true. Not to mention we have like in our log we got here with plenty of time to spare, so either way.
Oh, I wish we
Yeah,
kind of
should be
landed
fairly
on the
low.
roof. That would have been way smoother.
Mm-hmm. They set up a hero, not me.
I'll land us on the roof next time.
Hell
So-
yeah.
Listen, hero, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Some things just happen this way. It's gonna be smooth sailing for the rest of the night. I believe.
I hope so. Next time, can we just shoot her with tranquilizer and drag her to the rig and leave her at the hospital? Because
That's
then
good.
hopefully we just say, yeah, we don't know. She started choking. We think there might be brain damage and she's a little loopy. Like, can we do that? Doc?
Or maybe see that it was more serious than she remembers, that she lost
Right.
her memory in the meantime.
Right. Like, that's a thing
Yeah.
we could do, isn't it?
Good idea.
I mean,
Probably. Strong enough tranquilizer it might blow her memory a little.
Yeah.
all the better.
He
Maybe
started
that'll
choking
give her
and-
a better personality.
Who knows?
When we have to hit her head, I'm Hippocratic oath. I'm not going to hit her head on anything.
No,
On
no,
purpose.
it's just she's obviously panicking and needed to be tranquilized. I don't know. You're the doc. You tell me
We
if
still have
that's
time to do
allowed.
this if you want.
Well, no, we're in the elevator. It's fine.
Okay.
Unless we're gonna hang out and wait, but we probably got another call coming in soon.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
hungry,
get back on
and
the rig.
I can't leave Augie in the rig too long by himself. He
Right,
gets lonely.
right.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Dog needs his cuddles. Come on. I want y'all to know this man's 40.
So as you guys you get down the elevator, you exit the High Court Hotel. Kid behind the counter says, "Thanks for coming to the High Court." You know, as you're walking by, just as a reflex. And as you're loading into the AV4, you can, if you turn around, you'll see some security less than gently pushing this woman out of the doorway of the hotel as you take off and
Is she being kicked out?
get ready for your next call.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, I'm just going to sit in.
Apparently, they don't appreciate Karens. That's fine by
I
me.
mean, good.
They are something unto themselves.
As
So
you
what do
guys
y'all
are-
want to do for lunch today?
I was trying to get us in there, but like
I mean, I would be down for some sushi.
I was trying. Maybe I should have talked to the manager directly.
I mean,
Next time.
I keep
We're
that in
flirting with
mind.
him more?
I
We
don't
don't
know.
get too many
Starbucks?
calls at restaurants like that. Like usually these rich people don't want us to blow up their spot like that, but it's whatever.
We are in old Japan town, so I mean ramen, sushi,
Ooh, ramen sounds good.
Like
I'm down for
ramen.
ramen.
soba noodles, so much food.
I want you to remember also that in the time of Red, like that kind of sushi and that kind of stuff is very expensive. Like fresh produce, like that kind of stuff. Most people eat what's
Don't they
known as
have instant ramen?
most people eat what's known as kibble, which is
Yeah.
closer akin to maybe
food.
dog food, if you
Yeah,
like.
we basically eat dog food as a norm.
But if you guys want to splurge, you get paid a little bit from Trauma Team, so do your thing. Ramen would be a step up from. You could probably find a ramen spot and stuff, but if you get too lofty with your food ideas, it'll cost.
We could go with instant ramen.
Sure.
Is that cheap?
Man, 25-cent ramen is now friggin' $5, and it's just
Oh.
uncalled for.
Now they sell 25-cent ramen at like restaurants for like fucking $20
Yeah.
a bowl. Like you ain't fooled me. I had this. I got all the sodium in my body right now.
All the sodium, all the
Years worth of sodium.
MSG these
Anyway.
days is now thought of as a commodity and not something we try to ban from our food because it tastes good. But to MSG, I miss you.
All right, so we're
As-
going to
yeah.
find something to eat, and
Yeah. As you guys are flying around, do you guys have a radio in this thing?
I'm sure we do.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we'd have to.
I know we
Yeah.
have like radio messaging to each other.
Yeah. I mean, I
Damn
think
straight we
that
got it.
everyone has agents, first of all. And then I think some of you took the
Mhm.
radio as gear, but I said everyone should take it on their character sheet. So you should just all have radios as part of your Trauma Team equipment.
Yes.
So you can be in contact that way. And in between calls, you just have the radio playing, so you'll get the latest news that's coming off the scream sheets, and you hear some tracks from great rocker boys like Betty Brooklyn, who's known for songs of chastity and purity. She's really coming up right now for some reason. Of course, Samurai, all that kind of crap is playing. And someone give me, I'm sorry, I know you guys love Samurai. I didn't mean to call it crap. Let's go to Prince. Give me a D8 roll, please. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's
Oh, it's
go.
too late. Give me a D6 instead.
1d6.
6, of
Thank-
course. Yeah, you would. Okay.
Oh, keep my
Come
son
on,
alive.
let me use the
All that is my
guns.
hobby.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, and so as you guys are doing this, let's say Trauma Team, there's like the cops and the firefighters, they always have their bars that they hang out at. Trauma Team, there's a bar that all the Trauma Team people hang out in. What would this bar be? Let's think about a name, or we could throw it out to the crowd. Give us a name for our Trauma Team bar that's where people go and hang out and do their shots and beers and have their post-work hangs. That's something to think about as your call comes in. All right, we got a Trauma Team card activated in Little Italy. Name is Carlo Lanzetta, number SP3519, male, 22 years of age. So in this information here, you see that it's a Trauma Team card, so it's not been activated by agent, it's just been broken. SP, there's a silver and then there's the executive. So SP is the lower of the two. Please tell me I got that right. And then you don't have any information about what's ailing them because it's not connected to their agent or a biomonitor. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's Carlos who?
Carlo without an S, Lanzetta, Lanzetta. Oh, I did get it
22
right.
years of age and male.
22 male Lanzetta card. Let's go. Whee!
Give us that drive. Let's see if you guys make it there on time.
Hold on.
Let's do it big.
Hold on. There we go. Did that roll? There it goes.
Oh my God, what's going on here?
Hey,
Ooh.
I have a +5.
I mean,
Still.
no, great. I meant to say great. I'm with you guys. I'm against you guys. Like,
Sure. I believe you.
so you make it there on time. And, Little Italy, it kind of reminiscent of, New York City, East Coast, kind of Little Italy, moved there, transported there. And there's a kind of an old school looking grocery. There's fruits and stuff outside in the front, and they sell, Smash and other kinds of drinks in the back. And,
Ooh.
right now there is the shopkeeper who's kind of a frog-looking, portly, older Italian man who is holding a gun, and in front of him are a couple of gang members who are surrounding the couple. And as you kind of come up in the AV above them, you see one young man break past the gangers and jump into a brand new AV9 Super Aerodyne, which is a kind of like, very expensive, hot, it's what's that car everyone? It's like a Tesla or something like that, just like a super cool, hot, fast car. And he runs into this car, and he's revving it up and getting ready to fly out.
Can we disable this vehicle in some way?
You can. Your options are you have weapons, you have and you also have a big vehicle of your own.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to pay for it to be repaired?
All right, Augie.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hero. Protect the client.
We're not gonna touch it. We're just gonna get down real low so it can't go up.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, we're gonna sit on top of it. Excellent.
I'm not gonna get too close. I'm just gonna
Okay, so
get
I'm talking
down
about the guy we're looking for is
real
the
low.
vehicle fleeing the scene, right?
We have no idea. Do we have a picture with this dude? Like when it gives us a name, is it like this is the guy you're looking
Is
for?
there like any way to identify him?
I will say yes, that there maybe not all the time, but there is a picture for this. Why not? And it comes up on a little screen.
Can we get low enough for Dre to jump out?
I mean, I got a rope.
Because I want to, if it's one of these people, I want to, is there someone down that we see?
You don't see like someone wounded.
Okay.
You don't see anyone who is wounded. Let me get a perception check from everybody who wants to.
Okay.
My first roll of the game. Woo!
Stop resisting. You are being helped.
Oh no.
18.
I got a 9.
You got a 9 that looks like it's a fail.
Yeah, so when you get a critical failure in this game, that means you rolled a 1, and then you roll another d10 and you subtract it from whatever your base score is. So you got a 4. You're the only one who didn't make it. Yeah. So everyone, you notice that the person who ran into the car is the picture of the person that you need to come and assist. And I will say that you also notice that when he ran, he was holding like himself as if wounded, and like there was some blood stains or maybe like this, some red that you could notice coming through as he ran into this car. Yeah, Maverick, I think you're focusing on getting your gun ready. Maybe you see that these gangers are surrounding this person outside of this grocery, and you're kind of focused on that instead of focusing on this guy running into his car.
Can I
I
put the
want
tranquil?
to jump on top of the car.
Okay. Right now, how close do you want to bring the AV to the car?
I'd say About 4 feet above it.
Okay. So let me get
I
I
will.
guess
Hmm.
what?
There's always
I
one.
would also
man.
probably join Dre in jumping down just to make sure that no one shoots him while he's up there.
Are you trying to land on the car or are you just trying to jump down?
I'm trying to get close enough to Dre that if something were to try to hit him, I could shoot back.
Okay. And
So I assume
Nara,
that would require me to be on the car.
I mean, it could be around 4 feet above the car would probably be about what 5-6 feet off the ground. So maybe you could do some military roll jump onto the ground if you're trying to protect Dre as he's landing on the car, or you could be trying to land on the car, whichever.
I'm gonna just roll a random thing, like just for me to decide.
I understand.
We're hopping on the car because why not?
Nara, what do you want to do?
I think I'm going to pep a tranquilizer. And then probably jump down as well and see if we can. If he's going to be resistant, I'm just going to try to stick him with the tranquilizer and then get him up there.
Okay. So
If he's not, then we don't need the tranquilizer.
So let's first have our pilot roll a drive test and see how this goes.
Yeah.
Let's see if I fuck up the real nice car.
Of course. not.
20.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. So you,
It's getting worse. Each roll has gotten worse. So
I understand. So you get down there and you are bringing this. You bring the AV4. It comes screaming down right above this AV as it's trying to pull out. You can hear the engines just revving, and you get there right over it. And all three of you who are jumping out, you can roll and add a +1 to your roll for your pilot getting you into a good position over this this car. And as you do this, you also notice that the 3 gangers who are standing there have taken notice that Trauma Team is here in a big way, but they aren't running. So,
Okay, what do we roll?
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. It's going to be athletics, an athletics roll.
Perfect.
And is there
Perfect.
like a hover feature? Can I just get this thing to like stay still?
I don't think it has an automatic pilot that would
Dang.
keep it hovering. I think you're going to have to land it or you're going to have to fly it.
Well, y'all left me with no weapons, so I might have to land on this man's very nice car. I would recommend hurrying up.
What? Don't the vehicle
I'll
have
do.
weapons?
Yes, but I can't shoot and fly.
Oh, well. It'll be
Well,
fine.
I'll
Don't
be up
worry
there
about it.
Hopefully.
Gotta make
Okay,
sure.
relax.
I'm trying to make. I'm just trying to make sure no one gets shot.
I know this is bad. I just don't know how to
I don't
do
deserve
this
it.
kind of. Okay. So what do we got here? We got Nara got an 18. Oh, you got a critical success.
Yeah.
Maverick 15. Trey 12.
Ray is
Okay.
fat. He's fat. What do you want from him?
Okay. You guys jump out and you Nara, you land on the car as the car is like starting to move forward to kind of get past Hero who's blocking him in the AV. So they kind of gun this, they're like starting to gun it, and you land on the car. And do you want to try to hold on as it's going, or do you want to just get off of this car? Meanwhile, Maverick,
Yeah.
you like come and you land on the car, and as it's moving, you just roll off of it and you land on the street just fine. Dre, you get a foot on there, but you are anticipating the back of this vehicle and it's already started moving. You kind of catch a tip of it and you stumble onto the sidewalk in front of this bodega where there are 3 gangers surrounding a person and old Italian man holding a shotgun looking at them angrily.
Oh yeah. Is the
Pull
top
up, you
of the
fucking
vehicle?
ghosts. Sorry.
That's good.
It's really funny that I never actually said that, but we keep bringing. It's really funny because like I never actually said that. That was just what you heard, and it stayed as a
It's
question.
stuck. It's
It's
stuck.
good.
Is the top of the vehicle closed? Is it open? Is it closed? What sort of Tesla are we talking?
Oh yeah, we'll say it's like a convertible kind of thing, so you could like grip the top of the windshield.
Okay, I'll go. I guess. Can I say hi, Trauma Team?
Yes, you can.
I mean, that's like, wait, did I get more
You
basic
fall
than
out of
that?
a flying car onto this man's windshield and say hi. Trauma Team.
I love it. I fucking love it.
That's
Um,
amazing.
I love this already.
And you look in the car and you see Carlo, and he is bleeding from his skull. His eyes look a little concussed and out of focus a little bit. And
Does he
there's
look like he's gonna cooperate then, or no?
he looks like he is out of it and very
Okay.
focused, and his foot is just going down on the gas. And he
Can I
kind of
stab him with
registers
the
that you're
trank
there.
then?
Give
You
me
will?
I guess I'm going to try to hold on and stab him with the chain with the other hand, which is
yeah, and I think that would I feel like it should be like a strength check, but we can just make it
Proceed.
we can make it athletics again. Why not?
okay. Oh no!
I'm sorry. You do not. And you say, hi, this is Trauma Team. And he kind of recognizes you, but his foot is already, it's too heavy. And he
Shit.
guns it. And you roll off of the car as well as it starts to go underneath the AV and kind of start sailing off into the night behind it. And these gangers turn around and they look at you guys like, oh, Choom, look, we got Trauma Team now. Oh, we got some more people to play
Still
with.
got my drink.
And this old man is outside of the bodega holding a shotgun. He's like, get out of here, you punks. Get the hell out of here. I'm not playing. Leave that girl alone.
I just drop the car, the rig, and I'm like, get in.
I get in.
I'm gonna climb in it. Oh.
I admit, I thought that'd look a little cooler than that, but okay.
I do not get in. I'm going to try some dumb shit.
Oh no!
I assume there's protocol for if the patient runs on us, right?
So the protocol is get the patient, fix them, stabilize them, heal them, extract them, protect them. People who are not members of Trauma Team, doesn't matter. You can do whatever
No,
you
not
can
that.
in order
I
to.
mean, if the dude that we're supposed to be protecting runs away from us.
Yeah.
Our
So
job is
like,
to go get him.
your job is to go get him. Like,
Alright,
if
fine. In that case, I'm going to.
Nara knows that he is wounded, but you also know that there are 3 gang members who are surrounding a person and an old man with a shotgun outside of this bodega. There's other things that are
there's
happening. So you guys
Did we
can
grab
decide.
license plates by any chance?
Oh, God
Does the
damn
city
it.
have license plates?
I don't remember anyone saying
Yeah,
anything
I
about a
won't-
license plate.
I
Nope.
won't go back in the vehicle. I did the fucking heroic part of me who wants to be a better person than the hood I grew up in stopped me, and I got to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Here it is. I will just
I don't lose the pace.
So I pull out the strap, obviously, and I'm like, what's going on over here, old man?
these punks here, they're trying to mess with my customers. You leave her alone, you don't come back here no more. And you see him cock his shotgun like he's ready to do something.
Did you shoot that other young dude?
No, I shot him, Choom. And you see one of these gang members get close to you. He's getting close to you and saying, what you gonna do about it?
Do we see this inside?
This is happening like out front of this bodega, outside of this grocery.
But we can see it from inside the rig, like we know what's going on.
Are you inside the AV? Oh yeah, you're flying.
I mean,
Yeah, you can see it. You know, it's like as
Okay.
if you're looking down on a helicopter, like you can see that
'Cause
there
I
are 3
brought it-
people.
I brought it down so they could get back in.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of gonna look at Maverick.
We go get him.
I'll get up and go to the freaking gun port. And
Are you-
I'll-
Yeah.
I'll-
So you're
I'll just
letting other
leave
dude
it-
go?
we need you in the damn rig.
No, you don't. I'm fine.
We can split up into a team of 2. This theoretically, maybe. I don't know.
Yep.
For sure.
Nara's down here with me, right?
I am
Or
now.
no, or is Nara still fucking?
Well, I was gonna get in. I feel like I got a
Nora
foot in,
needs
and I
to
was
change
told
the
go
dude.
get him, and I went back to go get you.
Oh, so you stay with me, Nara? Are you still hanging on the car window?
No, Nara
No.
fell off when
Oh,
Nara
okay.
tried to take the dude.
I fell off, and then I went. I waited for Hero to land the thing,
Okay.
and I was about to get on, and then we're like, God damn it, I gotta go get you. But now I'm standing next to you. Okay.
We're trying to figure out if we're going to station
I'm under
or
this, did
run
I
after
hear the
the
last
dude.
bit of
We
like
have no
I
way to
shot the
track.
dude?
I shot the dude.
I mean, right now, so here's the scene. So what you're seeing is that there's a woman who is being surrounded by these gangers. One of them's kind of approaching you upset. The old Italian man has got his shotgun ready. He's ready to throw down. You guys are standing, Maverick and Dre, you guys are on the street. Nara, you are on the AV.
Yes, I'm on the AV currently.
And Hero, you are behind the gun.
I am.
And are you trying to intimidate? What are you doing here?
So if I'm at the gun and I just decide to just real quick, who all would I
We
be
should
hitting?
go.
Oh,
We should
Lord.
Or would
go.
it just be
Oh, you just would-
everybody?
You just want to do a shot. Let me double check because I know that the gun that you have on there is the tsunami
Yes.
something or the other. I can't remember if it I know it does auto fire. I can't remember if it also can do like suppressing fire, yada yada yada. So let me bow.
So wait, could you theoretically turn it on and just leave it?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
I wouldn't even. I mean, if I'm the person with the biggest gun there, this seems like a dick waving match, and I win.
So what you're trying to just shoot above them, or you're just trying to turn it on and get the sound
Honestly,
effect?
I'll just kind of turn it
Make
on
them dance.
and pop my head. Like, I don't know if they can see me, but just the sound of a massive gun turning on and turning in their direction is usually enough to catch everybody's attention.
Okay. I say let's make that a I'm sorry?
I was gonna say intimidation, but I don't even know if that's.
Yeah, I mean there's what's known as a face down in this game.
I have no idea if I can actually do that, y'all, but I got
So
a big gun.
a face down is based on your cool and your reputation. I don't think that's
holy-
exactly what you're doing
no.
here. So I will say
I don't know. I was just throwing a suggestion out there because I didn't know.
no, I hear you. That's what I think it would be, but let's make it.
Because I'm not very cool.
But Darren
And let's
is.
be real, we have no reputation, but I got a big fucking gun and you're pieces of meat. So
I'll start stabbing people with tranks.
I don't see what else it would be. So I would say just give me a face down and give yourself a +1 for the intimidation factor.
where is that? Because that's
So
the
that
thing
would be
I
on
can't.
the character sheet. I'm
Yep.
sorry, on the front, the character
Oh,
tab
on the
rather,
front? Okay.
underneath reputation.
I don't give a damn about my reputation. Blah, 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 blah.
Let me make a note of this too, so I can
Okay.
look it up.
So I
later.
just put a +1 for reputation, so hopefully that'll add correctly. Let's see. 12.
All right.
You.
Let's
I guess
see.
I'm.
Ooh.
Hey, you rolled a 4. Hey.
Okay.
Hey!
So,
I did marginally better.
yeah, you totally scared. These guys were not looking for this kind of. They thought maybe they could get you. They felt kind of bold after picking on the rich kid with the fast car. But when they hear that revving of the tsunami helix arms helix, they scatter and they don't even go in the same direction. They all just run away from each other, like and flee.
Yeah, and I just pop my
yeah.
head out.
I'm good. I just start running back to the rig.
And
Want
as
that
they're-
smoke.
And as you guys are doing that, as they disperse, you see a woman standing there. She goes, "Yeah, you better run. You better be scared." And it's a young woman who then looks at the spot where Carla's car used to be and gives out a gasp and is upset. You know, you could see like not a mad, but kind of a sorrowful look on her face as she sees him speeding away.
Oh, can I shout? Are you with him?
Yeah, the frickin' lunkhead's supposed to be my input, but I can't believe he just left me here. That's it. I'm coming.
Jump in then.
I'm coming. And she runs, sticks out a hand to get pulled in, and
Yep. I mean, she's with him, so
and you see that this car has now got a little bit of a head start on you. It is a fast vehicle. It is faster than your rig, for sure.
Let's see what I can do, gang.
Do we have like one of those
we
like
just cut him off somewhere?
loudspeakers?
There's got to be like a way to go around real fast and.
Well, that makes sense. Pull over. Stop.
Can I also ask,
Augie's
like,
little
do you know where
goggles
he
on?
might be going? Like the lady can ask her where he might be going and see if she has any injuries on her.
Yeah. I don't know. He's probably just gonna go home because that's what he is. He's just a mommy's boy. He's probably going back to his mama, but he was hurt real bad.
Do you know where that
He was
is?
hurt real bad. And she does. She knows where he lives, and he lives in a place called Camden Court, which is a place that you guys would know is very high security. A lot of solos live there, so it's a very safe place, and of course, people who are wealthy enough to afford that kind of space. So give me another drive. Well, I'm deciding what you guys are going to do. What are you going to do? Are you going to try and cut him off? You're going to follow him as he goes there? Or what do you want to do?
Well, first things first, I'm gonna try and catch up. And I put Augie's little goggles on and put him next to me. Let's do this.
We're trying to save you, dumbass.
And I just gun it.
Okay, give me that drive roll.
Here comes the one, y'all. I blow up the engine.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
Catch up.
You are doing a fantastic job. Like, you are keeping up with him as much as you can, but this is a speed machine. You know, like, it is made to go fast, but you are keeping him in sight. And his driving is not looking great. He like has a bunch of near misses. He almost swipes the side of a building. He like drifts down for a little bit and then overcompensates, swinging up. Like, it is not looking good. That he might not even make it to Camden Court at this rate. Yeah. And Marie is beside you in the back going, like, help him already. I mean, what if he crashes the damn thing?
Can any of us drive things?
Can't help, stupid.
I mean, does this thing have like a hook where we could just like throw it out and try to like reel him back?
It's not the tow truck model. No, it doesn't have that.
Does it have tires?
It does have. It has kind of like a.
Wait a minute. I always forget. It's in Cyberpunk. Are the cars like the flying kind, or are the cars just on the ground?
They're both.
Yeah.
Which one is this?
This is flying.
We're flying.
Okay.
Guys,
We're flying. He's driving.
No, this is an Aerodyne. So he's driving an Aerodyne.
He's flying.
He's flying too. Okay.
He's flying an AV9 Super Aerodyne. There's no picture of it, but it's
But it's sexy.
It's like a sexy car, as described in the book.
Cool,
is that what you said?
I mean, unless one of us wants to get a rope thrown around us and yeet it across, I mean, I got nothing.
I'd say like
we're flying over cityscape, right?
Yes.
I'm scared of heights.
And so
we were close to the ground before, so
that's probably a terrible idea, but just yeet somebody into the car.
I mean, that's what I just said. Just tie a rope around.
I can't get close enough to it. Maybe when he starts losing blood.
Well, that's why we yeet.
That's what the rope's for. Like, if we miss, at least I'm not gonna
just climb up top, get a running start, and just go.
Oh, that's
Wait.
getting terribly.
What are you trying to do?
The idea
Some
that I'm
dumb
proposing
shit.
is just tie a rope around me. I'll try to jump the distance, or
How far ahead of us is this car? Like a good 20 yards, right? At least.
Yeah, that's
so I wouldn't be. So yeah, that would work.
You ain't got a
anyway.
jetpack, so no
Not
dice.
yet.
Just let it
No
might.
jetpack. That's an idea.
The momentum. Never mind. Ignore me.
And any of you
I
do
mean, yeah,
that
but I'm
hacking
arch and I
shit?
would land down before it would.
No, not necessarily. If you go like this, then if we go up and
We're spending too much time on this.
I mean, I'm following.
We're still
keeping him
staying
in
in
sight,
pace. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a cat butt.
I
Can
mean,
any of y'all do that hacking shit and get in the car and then let me pilot both of them?
nope.
we'd have to be able to get somebody in the car.
I
That's
play a
the
dope
issue.
track for y'all. Like I got my mixtape with me right now.
Can any of us?
Uh,
Can any of us hack? Can anyone here hack?
no.
I have cyber tech, and that's it. I don't think that counts as hacking. So like,
Literally? Okay. Can one of us just shoot the damn engine? Or would
Then
that
you'll
just
crash and die.
that's
Uh.
true. We're not supposed to kill.
I mean,
Uh,
you could if you roll well enough, you could shoot the engine. If he sustains more injuries and you save him, you still get paid.
Fuck it. Bro, 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 bro.
Can we wait until he swerves lower and then shoot him so that if it does, like he has a shorter distance than to fall?
I mean, we could do
Okay. Yeah. Who?
Does he look like he's trying to evade me, or does he just look like he's trying to get home? Like, is he noticing that he's being followed?
He it seems to you that he's just driving to get somewhere. It almost looks like a drunk driver trying to get somewhere.
Can I try to
But
convince
it's very
him?
fast
Like,
and amongst the city.
can one of us
amongst
try
the-
to
How?
convince him to stop? Don't we have like a radio or some shit to like yell at him?
Yeah, give you you can go up on the loudspeaker or your whatever they call it on the cop car and just try it. What are you gonna say to
MC.
Carlo?
Oh Jesus.
Just say, Trauma Team, we're here to help with the love of God. Stop.
For the love of God.
Hey, Carlo, please stop. We don't want you to die. I don't get paid if you die. So, slow down. I'll take you to a party and we go kick it, drink
For the
some
love
me.
of everything that is good, just
You gotta stop.
why do you keep mentioning
Please
hard?
stop.
It usually doesn't work.
Give me that persuasion.
Listen, drinks on me has worked many times in my life.
Just not today.
Not today.
Just
and
not
that's
with-
the problem.
Not with Karen, to be fair.
Rich Karens, exactly.
to be fair, that- you're right.
Persuasions.
Can anyone hack? Seriously, actually, I'm curious now. Can anyone hack? Like,
We don't have a night runner in the crew.
yeah.
I mean a net runner.
Hey!
Swag surfing.
Bow, 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 bow. All right. Yeah, so you are convinced. You don't know if it's the drinks on me or what, but he kind of starts to sputter. Not sputter, but he starts kind of slows down drastically and then starts to kind of lower. And he comes to the ground with a big heavy thud bounce of the metal on the concrete, and then comes to a stop just on some street in Little Europe.
I'm assuming we're landing.
Yep.
Well, as soon as that happens, I'm booking it. Open
Same.
it again.
I have the tranquilizer.
And Maria's right behind you guys. Carlo, you son of a bitch, you left me. And she's coming
To
up
be
right
fair, I think he might be concussed.
yeah,
He seemed a
so
little bit out of it. Like he continued driving despite the fact I was on the car. So.
I'm like, yo, Carlo, my name's Big Sexy. I'm performing at this club on this night.
Can I drink him?
I got you, fam. VIP, everything on me.
and he just says, "I'm sorry. I was scared. I'm so scared. I'm sorry."
I'm carrying
It's
him
all good,
into
Sean.
the
It's all
rig to
good.
be, helped.
Can we trank him?
Give me a
Yes.
first aid or paramedic roll, please.
Okay. 21.
Okay, yeah, you
Damn.
totally tranquilize him. He is now stable, calm. He's kind of drifted out, and he still has this. You could see the blood still coming from his skull, and you remember him holding his ribs and stuff earlier. Yeah, what's up?
I'm just
Maverick?
if I see holes, I'm plugging them with my hands.
Yeah.
I guess as we're walking, I'll try to like bandage as best as I can. Or, I mean, I think it's not that long of a walk, is it? So
No,
Yes.
the ring's right there. Just wait till we're in there.
Yeah, and in the rig you have like beds. There's like a bed that you could operate on.
Yeah, I'm
him.
carrying
There's
him to a
cryo
bed for
tank
you to treat
someone
him.
who's very. Yeah.
I'm just saying, while I'm getting him to the bed, if I
Yeah.
see a hole in his head or in his anywhere,
yeah.
I'm trying to block it so he doesn't bleed to death.
Just pop some speed heal on him and it'll be fine.
Do we have speed heal for? I know we do probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I think you have speed heal and the. Do you have speed heal?
I
Let me double check.
chapter homework,
What is
but I
wrong
forgot.
with my shit? Why is it messing up? Oh God, I just fixed it. Okay now. Boom. Boom. Ba-do-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom.
It's page 150. Or at least that's where all the drugs are.
Yeah, I'm trying to see 2 air hypos, each loaded with a dose of rapid detox. So it says, yeah, I guess you would have 2 air hypos, one with, let's say you would have rapid detox in one, and then you put your tranquilizer in the other, and I'll give you 1 speed heal that you can also use too. So you have 1 of each of these before you need to replenish them. Let's say that.
I mean, is he stable?
He is
Does
stable,
he look
but
like he's gonna die in the next 10 minutes?
stable as in like he is not going to make himself worse, but he is still like,
Bleeding.
where Maverick is holding his skull, there's like blood coming out of
Ouch.
out of his hands, and his ribs look like his stomach looks like he was maybe hit with
Yeah.
something hard, something that bruised and like looks bad.
Okay.
So I would say that you would be able to, your options here are to do the work here, like do paramedic work and fix him up. You could put him in a cryo tank. You could take him to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. But part of it would be to stabilize him, that also includes his skull and shit bleeding, maybe not his ribs, blah, blah, blah. I'm giving you that as a freebie to assess.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try to patch him up. Does it seem like he's gonna need a cryo tank? Like, can I tell that just from checking him out? Like,
You know that if you could work on him for like a little bit, maybe, an hour or so, and you could probably get him up to well enough that he could just go home. And that would just if you just gave me like a paramedic role or surgery role on that, and that would be.
okay. I'll just turn to everyone else and say, do you guys want to like take him to the hospital, or should we just fix him up here and send him home? 'Cause
There's
he
a
can be alive.
surgeon up to you.
Let's just fix him.
Okay.
I
then
look back
I'll
at it and I'm like, ugh, you take care of that.
Okay, I'll paramedic him. 18.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you get it done. It's kind of routine for you. These kind of wounds you see all the time, dealing with the combat zone and blah blah blah. And even though Marie is by your side the entire time, just like, do that. What's really doing now? What is that? You're able to patch him up. Are you?
Need some drugs.
And she sits beside him, giving him kisses when he's done, and when you're done, and even though he's still a little bit out of it.
Angry at him, but okay.
I know, but I know he loves me. He can't handle the streets like that. We should have never taken his parents' car out. It was stupid.
While Nara is fixing him up, Hero is absolutely outside drooling over the car.
Oh yeah, and it is a badass vehicle. This is like a brand new vehicle. It's the new plaything of the rich and wealthy.
Yeah, she's got Augie, and the two of them are just
rich and famous.
Yeah, she took Augie's goggles off because they're not flying now, and they're just going like inch by inch, looking at the engine and like, oh look, it's got like the reinforced sides. This thing could probably take a good few shots from the tsunami. Oh man, Augie, this would be great. Soon, bud, soon. And like just talking to her turtle.
When I get on, Hero, I'm gonna get you one of these. I'm gonna get you one of these. As soon as I get on. Promise.
All right. I'll hold you to it.
There are only 100,000 eddies, so
Yeah. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And so by what'd you say?
I was saying I'm just ignoring the lady as she talks. Like, no.
I
we're
love
not.
you, Carlo,
I'm
you
not.
big dummy.
At this point, I'm just looking out the window, looking at Hero, looking at the thing, like.
Can nobody here handle blood?
No, I can handle blood.
Okay, good.
I think all of us are just bad at anything higher than let's slap a band-aid on it.
Yeah.
Or just staying out of your way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, quite literally. If anything, I'm in the view. I'm in the rig still. I'm just looking out Hero right now and like that is fucking adorable.
And then once Nara's done, are you guys taking him home?
Probably
Yeah, right?
Do we need to take him to a hospital? If not,
not if she fixed him. From what I
He should be
understood.
fine.
Be
I
fine.
mean, as long as he doesn't get shot again, he should be fine.
But wait,
No, I'll just look
shot
over
in the
like
head?
if she can drive, then they can probably just go.
They probably don't want to leave their like really nice car.
I'll drive their car home if they ask me to.
but I bet.
But then that means someone else has to drive the AV. So
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Nobody else is touching Sheila.
that's work
Are we
property.
really? Wait, is that actually the rig's name? We named it. At what point
I
did we name
may
it?
to Hero, she absolutely has a name.
No, of course. I mean, Maverick would totally respect that. It's just like I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah, so you send them off and Marie kind of, carries him, half carries him into the car and they speed off. He mutters a thank you, Doc, to you, Nara, and yeah. Another call done. It's getting later in the evening now, and you guys can hop back in the AV. And maybe it'd be a good time for lunch, and we can call that a break for us, and then we can come back in like 5 to 8 minutes. And so everybody go do your bio breaks, replenish your snacks, your whiskey drinks, your vodka drinks, your lager drinks, your cider drinks, and
Get more of that whiskey.
and your water drinks. I saw you coming, Ivy.
I'm not legal yet. I'm sorry.
I know.
Say that.
Oh yeah, Thana's younger than me. I'm not the youngest one anymore. I'm one of the youngest.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
Run an ad and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, in a minute.
Do, 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 do.
Do, 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 do. Banana.
I got music back up.
Back.
Indeed.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Hope you're enjoying Trauma Team First Shift. Yeah, you guys are killing it. I'm having a good time. Everybody else is having a good time. I've checked our bar suggestions. We got Trauma Tavern, Broken Arms Pub, Sutures, Stitch and Gauze, and Needle and Thread. You
Oh,
guys have you like Needle and Thread?
I like the one with gauze.
Stitch
I
and
like
Gauze?
I like Needle and Thread and Broken Arm.
I mean, I have to vote for Broken Arms because I was the one who named it.
I mean, personally, I would call it Lost Limbs. That's personally, but
All right, so I feel like we got Broken Arms and Needle and Thread seem to be the two. So I'm gonna roll a d6. 1, 2, 3 is Broken Arms. The rest is
just roll a d2. You can do it on the roll 20
Oh shit! I can do it on roll 20.
/ roll 1d2.
What can I do on roll 20?
Which one you want? What is
go-
what number?
1 is Broken Arms. 2 is Gauze, Stitch and Gauze. So I just do /2.
/ roll
Needle and Thread.
1d2. You need a space with the roll.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. / roll space 1d2.
Do I do a space between the roll?
Yes.
1d2. Nope, I do not.
It's
It's like that.
/ it's just / roll 1d2.
Well, how come I couldn't do that? All right, so we're going to that is the Trauma Team bar. It is Broken Arms Pub.
nice.
I will celebrate my tiny win.
You have emerged victorious. Congratulations. It only took a few broken arms.
So now I come to you with broken arms.
Is this one of Dre's hits?
No, Dre's a rapper. He
I'm sorry?
hints away from that R&B shit because he doesn't want to be the future Drake. Because Drake is still making bangers, apparently, at like 45, something like that.
I mean, Gambino, he did his own thing too. But you're no Gambino, I get it. But yeah, so I guess you guys have your break, and the Trauma Team towers in the Watson development, just across the bay over here. You guys don't necessarily have to go there, but I wanted to know what our Trauma Team's local bar is. How do you guys want to spend your break? Where do you eat? What are you doing?
I mean, I'm kind of curious with the tavern now. The tavern bar.
I think some absinthe.
No.
Is that cool, everybody?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm just curious now. So
Yeah, so you go there, and it's very unassuming, kind of not divey, but it's kind of an old school look. There's wooden floors, there's some chip paint. This is a well-loved bar. Many heavy Trauma Team boots have scuffed it up and put their butt marks on the stools and in the chairs. And you see a few people who are out of uniform, but a few faces you recognize from other teams. Some people who are still drinking after a long day shift. They give you a couple of nods as you come through. If they don't know you, it's just kind of the respect of being in this place. If you look in one corner, you'll see one person you recognize as Tony, who is the person who works in the repair bay at the Trauma Team towers. And he is kind of a scary looking dude to look at. He's got a shaved head. He's got wild tattoos. And he's sitting in his oh my god, what is it called? He's in like not a freaking wheelchair, but he's in like a seat, like a powered seat that he sits in that has all these legs, and he's sitting there holding court with some other repair people from the garage, just drinking a beer, and they're having a good time.
You know what I realize is we haven't described our characters.
yeah, I was just hitting that right now. Which, should have done that. Oops.
Should have done that. That's my oops. But yeah, so let's
we
do
could have
that.
said something too, and not your fault.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let's go around and as you guys are walking into the tavern, let's start with Nara. What are people seeing?
So Nara is this just she's Asian. She's got hair that's kind of bluntly cut and a bit like just right here at her shoulders. And most of her clothes are like surprisingly bright for somebody who is not particularly jokey. She's just kind of serious, but she's got like these surprisingly brightly colored like neon clothes, and she's just like wearing pants and a jacket and a shirt. Really boring at the end of the day.
And when Nara walks into a bar like this, are they comfortable? Is this a place they would hang out in a lot?
Yeah, I mean, when you train to become a doctor, I feel like you definitely have to hang out with your other doctors, and the most common place that comes to people's mind is, yes, let's go drink some stuff, because besides that, we're just mostly stressed. So, like, they're definitely comfortable. They're like, this is cool. Let's drink some alcohol. I don't want to do much else now.
Cool. All right, let's go to Maverick.
The Maverick is actually, so I don't think I'm playing a 4-year-old correctly, but 40-year-old, I don't know what I just said. Words. It's been a very long. I work with toddlers.
Is Maverick shouting this as he walks into the bar?
No.
No.
Okay, so Maverick is about 5'9". Technically from Spain descent, but he's more of an olive. Dark black hair. That's kind of not. It's cut well, but he's got like enough flute up here, but it's not wild or anything like that. And his eyes actually kind of change colors because I took that cybernetic, that cyberware. So currently, I like to think that his eyes change with not. Sometimes he doesn't even think about doing it; he just does it. Like when he's annoyed, they'll turn like a different color than the base color. And if you ever see his eyes red, run.
Okay.
That's when he's about ready to leave no remains. And he just wears like a black shirt and his camo pants, boots, and practical shit. And he also has body armor for when he's on the job.
What color are his eyes now?
Probably green.
And
Base color green.
okay, cool. Let's move on to Dre.
Okay, so Dre has multitude of different looks because Dre has Kim skin and what do you call it? The tech hair. So when he's at work, he's just like clean cut, 360 waves, work uniform, sweats, t-shirt, obviously armored up when they going out, but other than that, he's pretty much your youngish black dude. No facial hair because he can't grow it. He been trying. He's like the cyberware ain't really hooked him up with proper facial hair yet. They can get his hair down, but the facial hair, it doesn't work unless he put on a fake beard. And he wasn't really feeling that. He tried it once, got that one removed. He got gold teeth, but only sometimes. He wears 3 chains, no matter where he's going. One has his mama's name on it, and then the other one has his 2 brothers' names on it, both of them who passed away. He's tatted up. He's got a bunch of family members and his hood tattooed on him. So you can see them all down his arms, even when he changes his skin color. When he goes out and he's performing, the tattoos actually glow, kind of like LED lights. And yeah, I'm trying to think what other details about him. No, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
He kind of looked like me, except chubbier, a lot chubbier than me. Like Dre would be fat. like straight up like 6'4", pushing 300 pounds.
So it's like
He's-
Killer Mike or something like that.
He's confident in his fat. Like it is like that sexy confidence that he feels like he has, even if other people don't.
And what's he look like? How's he feeling walking into this bar?
When he walks up into the bar, he's like straight up. He's got a backpack on, and he is handing out like if you ever been to Vegas before, you know how they stand on the strip and then like flick those papers and they hand them to you, and it's for like escorts and strip clubs. That's basically what he's doing in this bar. He's handing everybody flyers to his next performance. Like, yo, what's good? What's good, Chooms? I'm gonna be at this strip club tomorrow night. Please come see me. It's gonna be hot. First drink on me. Just tell them that it was Big Sexy that sent you. Feel me? Feel me? I see y'all. Appreciate you.
Yeah. I think some people
Maverick
are.
would take one of those flyers just to have.
Yeah. Well, because you got that big hit, so it's strip club ready.
I
What was
mean,
your
it's
hit
kind of
again?
like shit. Didn't I write the name down to this song?
Yeah, I just don't want to say it.
Something Lizzie.
What was it?
Something
was,
Lizzie. That's all her.
I think it's just titties at Lizzie's.
Titties
Yes,
at
Titties at
Lizzie's.
Lizzie's!
Thank you.
That was it.
Titties at Lizzie's. That's right.
Yeah, titties at Lizzie's.
Uh,
Yeah, I think some people are taking your flyer and actually looking at it like, huh. Some people are just like pushing it away, not taking it.
Tossing my shit in the trash. It's all good. I got
Yeah, just
more.
on the floor. Yeah.
I-
Some people
I
put their
picked
beer
them
on
up.
top of
If
it.
they throw them on the floor, I pick them up because them can be reused. I ain't balling like that.
Paper is valuable.
And I didn't ask, but Maverick, what's it like coming into the bar for you? Like, what's Maverick?
I mean,
Doing,
he's used
feeling.
to the bar by all means. He's been in plenty. Yeah, I mean, he's not one like he drinks. He's not much one for getting drunk, but no,
Okay,
especially while he's on the jobs.
cool. And then let's go to Hero.
So Hero is probably like 5'7", mixed. So they appear to be Asian and something. Just from a quick glance, you really wouldn't be able to. They have super curly hair that is probably like mine if I were to take all these freaking bobby pins out right now. That just kind of goes "Meh," and is a little wild, and she is trying to contain it at work. Obviously, right now she is in her work uniform. Typically, when she first comes in, if she doesn't come in uniform, she's in some well-worn like leathers, almost like biker leathers or something along those lines. The colors are pretty muted: grays, dark blues, dark greens. She's got 2 scars on the side of her face that just kind of, it almost looks like somebody dragged their nails across under her eyes. Yeah, she's I mean, you guys have seen her. She's friendly for the most part, but for some reason it flips real quick to where she's like, look, we'll just shoot him and then we can go. Yeah, she's comfortable in the bar, goes up, grabs a drink. If you're looking, she does have like a little turtle tattoo right on her right wrist. It's small. It's like quarter sized.
Yeah.
Mm.
And what is she doing? She's coming into the bar, looking around.
Comes in, grabs a drink.
Okay, yeah. And you guys all come in and while Dre's handing out the flyers and stuff, you guys can belly up to the bar or you can grab a booth. There's one that's free. Whoever wants to grab the drinks can grab the drinks. They've got, just Smash, and which is like the beer of this time, and whatever kind of booze you'd like. The radio's playing a new hit from Sissy, which is $3 -E, who is a rapper from some Beaverville from like the suburbs, but he raps a lot about killing corpos and living in the hood. And he's very popular right now. And so they're blasting his latest song, which is called Gone Till December. And it's just rocking.
Sellout ass motherfucker.
I mean, is it about vacation or?
It's a kind of vacation. That's what he's rapping about. That's actually one of the lines. It's a kind of vacation. When I come home, they celebrate and something like that.
I mean, I feel like whoever's in the drink, I'm grabbing the booth.
Say it again.
I'm grabbing the booth.
Okay. Who is drinking? Who's getting smash?
Me.
I mean, I'd probably take one.
Yeah, Drake can't help himself. Like,
But long as we're not
thirsty.
intoxicated, it's fine.
Yep.
no,
let
I might get
let the
intoxicated.
pilot drink. Let's do this.
Again,
Very
as
like
long as
hero.
you're not
So good
intoxicated,
already.
and I imagine you can control yourself.
1 for 1. Let's go. Let's go,
You've been doing
hero.
So good already. Like, what's a little alcohol?
Yeah, no,
gonna
Hero's
do?
gonna take one look at Biggs and just be like, I'm not stupid.
Hero, we gonna party tonight as soon as we get off shift, though.
Then I will do it when we get off shift then.
But we gotta get that first. You gotta get that pregame going, fam. Let's go,
Well, that's
chill.
what this is, isn't it?
I'm not pre-gaming the afterlife if I drive us into a building, okay?
Afterlife go hard though. We should go to the afterlife sometime. That's actually a club in Night City.
Really?
Hand me a flyer.
Perfect.
Hand me a flyer.
Oh yeah, I hand Maverick a flyer. I'm performing at Lizzie's, obviously, because
I
that's
remember the
the
address. I'm
spot
pretty sure.
where they appreciate me the most.
You mean the spot which will
Let's try to
take
stop
you?
by.
Shh, you don't know. You don't know.
I tossed it.
Suggests I do know.
And as you guys are sitting there, you see Tony come over in his cyber chair, which is the word for it I couldn't find earlier. And you
Yes.
see all the legs are kind of moving, and he comes over and he's like, "Hey, you guys made it to the bar. Hey,
Hey,
you guys are
Tony,
our
what's up,
Tony.
chum? I dap Tony up.
Oh yeah, he's all about it. Oh, I'm good, happy to see you. And he takes a pull from his smoke, and you see the smoke come out of like a tattoo in his throat. That's just like a gaping fang. It's less menacing because you know him, but it's
It's creepy.
cyberpunky. It's creepy. You said? Thank you.
I said
And
I mean, it's cool, but it's creepy. I'm sorry.
Tony, you get them mantis orbs yet? I heard you was trying to get them on, fams.
listen, man, I love Trauma Team, man. This is the company for me, man. Look at this. They put me in the new Spider, man. You see all these things it can do? It used to take me 3 hours to move around on that old chair, getting around underneath those AVs. But now, boom, I'm back to Prime. You guys taking care of Sheila out there, right?
Yeah, of course.
Hey,
doing good.
boom.
And I'm absolutely like very much mechanical nerd, like looking at his chair.
Yeah, and you look at it, and it's like it is a top of the line kind of. It's like it's a new thing that's top of the line. You've seen it only in like on screens and stuff like that. But he's very comfortable in this beautiful seat. There's a little joystick for him to move it around. The legs are coming out of a little base that's underneath the seat, and they've got their own hydraulic cables and.
Yo,
all
Tony,
that
that's
kind of stuff.
almost corpo style. Like, is that what you're doing now? You about to go join Arasaka or something?
Hey, man, this comes from the one corporal that I care about, Trauma Team, man. They take care of me, I take care of them, man. I'm a company man through and through, huh?
If it was
Company
Arasaka,
man
you
for
gotta name
now.
some legs.
Life for life.
Hey, man, I gave my youth to the corpos. I gave my fucking legs to the corpos. It's about time they give something back to me. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys be
Doing good,
careful out
Tony.
there. Don't let anything happen to Sheila. Don't let anybody take Sheila. That's it.
Will do.
Now you say that and you got me all nervous, and I'm gonna get up and go stick my head outside.
Yeah,
Augie's still in there.
you stick outside and like, yeah, your AV is not the only one. This is like,
Nobody
know.
gonna steal a Trauma Team whip.
This
Like,
is
that's
Trauma Team area.
Don't jinx it. Don't.
danger,
jinx it.
danger.
Isn't this like Trauma Team area though?
this is I just
That don't
saying,
mean
man.
people aren't stupid.
Point is, don't jinx it. I'm not in the mood.
And like I
we
grab
had to deal with a Karen today.
my strap
I'm
and I'm like they really don't want to test us, Tony. You know what it is. You know what it is. Streets is watching.
I believe you, Choom, but these REO meat wagon weirdos, these dumbasses, they've been trying to steal our stuff, so gotta watch out. We caught a couple trying to scope out the garage the other day. So just be careful.
And what happened to him, Tony? What happened to him?
We chased them the fuck off.
Hey, get another drink for Tony.
Get Tony 2 more drinks.
Hey,
I'm just sipping on.
Put it on Tony's tab though.
This guy, am I right? This guy. So you guys done with your shift or what?
No, we're taking our
not
lunch.
even.
Lunch.
Liquid lunch. That's the way.
Is there
Damn
stuff
straight.
that's not liquid here that tastes good?
Say it again.
Is there stuff here that's not liquid that tastes somewhat good?
I mean, if you want to get one of the enchiladas, I don't know how long they've been sitting there, but
Yeah, no.
Tony, you coming out to Lizzie's? You know what goes down at Lizzie's.
yo, as soon as my work is done, I'm there, man.
Hey,
Make sure nobody takes my seat.
I mean, your seat
Tony,
stays
I got
with
no-
you, Tony. Your seat
Tony's
stays
stupid.
with you.
Tony's stupid.
You're
Yeah.
in-
I kid. All right, well, you guys be careful out there.
All right, Tony. Be good,
Take care.
Choom.
Yeah.
Hi, Tony.
And he spins around, stops at the bar, grabs his 2 drinks, and yeah.
Oh man, I love that guy.
I guess I
He's cool.
showed them whatever food I have. Do we have like a little bit of kibble? Because otherwise, I don't know if we've ate all like day.
Okay, so what's happening now?
I mean,
Outside of me drinking on my tab that is ever growing and never shrinking.
Yeah, and those smashes cost, let's say, 10 eddies each for
Okay.
whoever's drinking them.
I don't know what kind of money I have left over after I bought all
I
my
still got a
shit.
couple. I got like, where did
I didn't do the
fucking write
math.
that on?
I'd probably
I
have
still
like
have
a couple hundred.
1,850 eddies because I never actually ended up. Well, I might have to subtract 200 for that other eye, but
Because
Okay.
I did buy that Mr. Stud enhancement.
That's right.
well, I'm assuming that's a penis enhancer.
It
I'm
improves
I'm
my
Ivy of
performance. It improves my performance.
I mean, I'm just he doesn't know.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've
I
only
agree.
got
Additional
240 left.
multiplication.
Yeah, I
Let's say
got.
I'll be talking additional multiplication because multiplication, anything times 0 is still 0. So like,
That is right.
Oh, wow. Rude. Rude.
That's a lot.
Rude.
That's a lot.
And I'll just add that while you guys are drinking, or who didn't drink? Or Hero, you didn't drink, right?
Oh no, Hero drank. Hero had 2.
Oh, Hero
I'll
had
say
2.
Hero had 2 and Dre had 2.
Okay.
I
Everybody,
had 1.
you too, Nara?
1.
Okay. So everyone's going to get +2 to conversation, human perception, persuasion, dancing if it comes up, acting, and contortionism. And this is going to last for about 4 hours. And then we'll talk about what happens after that.
Well, we got to go back to work. We only got an hour.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd say that your break is over and it's time to get back in the
back up.
AV. And like as soon as your foot hits it, you get you can hear the boop 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 coming in that you got another call. Who rolled already?
I did. And I think
I did.
Yeah, Liz did, yeah.
Okay, so let's have Ivy roll a D4, please.
Okay, if I
Come
roll
on,
an actual
Maverick.
one for this, or
I mean, you could, but we also have the roll 20. I think it's
I mean, true.
flash,
I
space,
just
roll,
it's
something.
instinct. I'm getting used to online dice again. One, two, D4, 1D4, you said?
1D4.
Yes, please.
It's unrecognized. What the hell?
That's what happened to me.
Just click the open the top left side. You can click the
Where it says where the little dice,
where
the
dice
D20 is,
and then just click D4.
Yeah.
Yep.
a tree.
Thanks.
1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. All right.
I'm too excited about
no,
this.
it's another-
The giggles make me nervous.
I'm not excited about shit. I'm excited about all of them because you know I
Is
just
the
gotta.
couple coming back? This means.
I've got a
I
bunch.
swear to God, if we gotta deal with a Karen and them in the same night, I'm gonna shoot some.
All right, we got 2 trauma cards activated. Looks like there's a firefight in the old combat zone. First client, September Rain, number SM 1703, female 22. Second is Bruno Chen, number SM 9994, male 20. Be on guard. This is going to be a volatile extraction. Happy hunting out there.
Shit. Why?
Oh,
Why?
firefight.
Dre,
Have
remember,
Huggy's
behi-
little goggles
Dre,
back on.
just stay behind me and you're fine.
That's my old hood, y'all.
Oh, you're. Oh shit.
I mean, it's a firefight.
You can.
so-
I mean,
I hope this ain't nobody I know. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Do you
Alright,
know
let's
either
go.
of these names of September Rain or
Hell
Bruno
no.
Chen?
These extra ass names, hell no. Are them aliases or something?
One of them sounds like a real name. The
No.
other one sounds like an alias.
All right. Well, all I got to say is get the straps ready because this about to go down. I'm just saying, like a hero,
get the big gun ready.
yeah. Who know how to man
Someone
this
else
thing?
is gonna. Yeah, somebody else is gonna have to use the big guns if I'm gonna keep this thing in the sky. Let's
Right,
just
you
get
can-
there.
Yeah, I mean, Dre, if I can get on the ground and you.
Do you
I
want
mean,
me to,
are
to
there-
do that? No, I know how to use a sword and I know how to use a big ass. That's it. That's it.
Are
Yeah, but-
there?
And I can be
Well,
nice to people
Somebody's gonna have to damn
sometimes.
shoot it.
This is true. Then you two better hurry up and not do anything stupid so we can stabilize them.
I'm
you
sorry.
talking to me?
I'm prepping this while you guys are doing anything else.
Are there any disadvantage? I mean, I'm sure there's disadvantages for flying while after consuming drinks
There are, and I think that
for
it
being the
is,
drunk pilot.
it is something
Yeah,
crazy.
2
I want to
drinks
make
will
it.
make you drunk. Oh, you a lightweight.
Yeah,
I
why
mean,
don't
to
you
be
give
fair,
me
this is
a
Cyberpunk beer.
yeah. So why don't you give me a resist drug roll?
I suppose I probably need to roll one of them too.
Please
Where
do.
is that?
Oh,
It's
boy.
underneath body
Oh.
skills.
Did we all roll
I
one?
didn't know. Hey, still got good.
Yeah, let's all of you guys roll it. Oh, you got a critical success.
14.
Roll?
All this.
Oh, sorry. Take which I accidentally clicked twice. Did not mean to.
Okay. Which one am I taking?
First
Whichever
was a
one you see
12.
best. I don't know.
I'll take the first one. And
I
Andre.
figured.
Okay. So
How drunk am I?
Hero and Nara, you guys are holding your smash very well.
It was only one drink.
Maverick and Dre, it must have been Dre. You had one too many,
Make it
and
2. Oh, damn.
you
Wait
didn't
a
like the
minute.
look. And Maverick, you didn't like the look of those enchiladas, so you didn't take. You should have eaten something. You got a little bit of an empty stomach, so you're feeling it a little
I didn't
bit.
realize you could get drunk off an empty stomach, but okay.
Yes.
It can happen. Yes.
Dre on the side had a shot. I'm just saying that got added to his tab. You see what happened was.
Am I doing my fly check?
Yes, please. And you don't have any minuses or anything on it.
Hey, pilot.
No, we have minuses. Oh no.
20.
Clutch.
Okay. Yeah. So you fly over there, no problem. And I'm sorry, give me less than 3 seconds. because I thought I had done this, but I had not done it. And as you show up, it is just like a street corner that is just cracking. You can hear the thunder of these guns going off before you even get there. And there are just two gangs, Udutuakat, who are just going at it. And this is not an uncommon call for Trauma Team at all. Shootouts that happen in like desolate streets like this are constant. Several members on both sides have been wounded, though most of the shots are like hitting the cars and the buildings all around them. And you can see some of the gang members like point up at the AV as you guys are coming in, and they see you coming in, but they continue to shoot at each other.
So when
Did
they'll start
these,
shooting at us, we're good.
did these cards have identification at all, or just names?
Just the names. They're just two trauma cards that
Okay.
were not connected to agents.
Did either of them tell us about like if the executive was silver?
I
They
believe they
are.
were both silver.
Okay.
They were both silver. September was 22, female. Bruno, I think, was 24.
I think he's younger. He's 20.
20.
Wow. And I'm assuming no pictures on these
I don't have it. Pictures. Oh, of them.
of them.
On their
you don't
card.
You don't see. Is there a picture? What did we decide last time for that? We said because it was
You
agent
said
activated.
some of them?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you said some of them do, some of them don't.
I will
That's
say
not
that
really.
one of them is a picture of a young woman, just like looks like a young white woman who has some face tattoos and some cyberware going on. And the other one is a picture of a very old man.
Do we see anyone matching the description of the like that outside? As
Give
we
me
get closer,
perception it.
do I get
and,
any minuses?
Yeah, do you get a -4. Make it a
Motherfucker.
-3. Make it a -3. I don't like it. It's too
All right,
much.
well, you can just take that off as I roll this then.
And I just do this together, but this is something what it looks like.
So I have a 13 in that case.
Okay, with a 13, it's difficult to tell. I mean, there's just like you see there's like 4 or 5 people on each side just firing. There's people who are wounded. There's someone leaning against the car on this side, so you can't really get a good look at them. You can't really tell. But you definitely don't see anyone that looks like an old man.
Can everyone else check?
Say it again?
Can everyone else check or?
Of course. Yeah.
I have a
Anyone who
fail.
wants to
I have
check.
-3 anyway. I mean, I'll try. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, you might roll a crit and then who knows?
Yeah, who
Nice.
knows?
That's not a
Wow.
crit.
12 -3. You're
Apparently
loading up the
drunk
guns
off of
again.
one. I don't know how that works. I guess it's really high level shit. I don't know. I wouldn't have known that, but
It
whatever.
was like vodka levels of alcohol, maybe.
Maybe.
Nara, you see that the person who is leaning against this car over here looks like the young woman under the September name on the readout for this. Maverick, you are just looking at your gun and thinking, I should have just gotten an enchilada. Why the hell didn't I just do it? I ate worse during the war. This is crazy. Yeah. So you guys are coming in. What are we thinking?
I mean, my plan is just to jump in there.
Yeah, I'll point her out to everyone else then.
We're going to have another casualty, but I can't stop you.
Before they do that, I'm gonna throw tear gas. I got tear gas grenades.
Oh, wait.
I mean, hey,
Okay.
as long as we're gonna be able to get in there and see not be affected, that's
Keep
Where
that
are
helmet
you?
on.
Where are you throwing this tear gas?
Over on these 4. Red
Sorry,
team.
the red team. Okay, and how close are you trying to get with this AV?
Probably about 15 feet up.
15 feet up. So you want to be like right above them, so Maverick just has to drop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
yeah.
drop down 15, like it's 15 feet. He can drop it. We'll go back up for a minute, let it smoke.
Okay. I am unsure about the explosives. Like, do you have to?
It says skill is thrown athletics.
There we go. That makes sense. So, can you give me that roll?
Mhm.
And I'll say that this is, since no one's firing at you or anything like that yet, it's pretty easy for you to just like bring it in above them. You're not trying to get too close. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. So you drop this tear gas bomb. And what are the effects of the tear gas bomb?
Oh shit, I don't remember.
Okay.
Um,
I should have written that shit down.
it doesn't give us a description and tear gas. Here we go. Deal no damage. Anyone with meat eyes hit by an attack must attempt to beat a DV13 resist torture drugs check.
Okay.
Anyone who fails suffers the damage eye critical injury for the next minute.
Yeah. And they can also attempt if they have a high enough dex, they can attempt to dodge it, right?
It doesn't say anything about dodging.
Anyone
Just
with a
said-
ref 8 or higher can choose to individually dodge the blast.
Okay.
But these motherfuckers do not have that. So I'm going to roll a resist drugs and torture for all of these gangers. Let's see what we got.
We aren't the only ones rolling well.
Damn, 3 of them resist. Ain't that a bitch?
So 3 of them resist. And the rest are completely affected. They're shooting blindly. One of them kind of falls down. And the one who was not affected is going to aim at your at the AV and pop a shot off. And I think at this time we might think about rolling initiative.
Oh, that's right. That's the thing we do.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you'll find that over the combat. And let's see if that works. I remember it being a little bit odd last time.
You attempted to use your roll command looking for the.
Oh, it was looking for a token.
Well, I don't got that.
Oh right. Here we go. Hold on. I'm just
None of us
using
have those.
I'm using the stock tokens I think we were doing, right?
Yeah.
So So
I have my character sheet set up. I cannot.
is this what's happening?
I meant to get a rifle and I forgot. Oops.
I thought I could just drag it from
Yeah,
your
we'll say
sheets,
he
but I
armored up.
cannot. So let's do Permiso. Let's see, where am I? Doop. So I've got we'll just use this stock nomad thing. Can you move that, Liz?
Yep.
Oh, there's 2.
Woo.
Can you
Am
move
I the
that?
plane? Is that why I'm so big?
You're just big because I'm a rookie referee. Too small? There we go.
No, that looks right.
Can you move that,
Boop.
Dre, this woman?
I'm a big kid now. I'm a
9?
big kid now.
Oy, okay, sorry. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba da da.
I mean, we can just roll the initiatives and let it be for now.
I know, but I don't know why this is. Okay, yeah. I set it up because I attached them to the sheet, but I thought it would just work, but it's not working. So
It should, but we can fight with it later.
cool. So then just roll the initiative and I will deal with it.
So I got an 8.
I got an 8.
8.
Okay.
It's still not letting me do it. I don't know if my token's on there or not because the character sheet's on the way of the map.
Your token is not on there, but I'm going to go through everyone individually 1 second and give you guys a token.
No, you're fine. I'm just making sure that this is supposed to be what's happening.
And then boom. Save changes. Try it now, Prince. Well, what in the actual fuck?
No dice.
All right, fuck that. I'll figure it out. We'll do what we did that one time in the D&D game where I will just move everybody.
You can just ping like that.
Yeah, you can ping where you want to go. And
Any
we'll figure it out.
minuses on the initiative roll for me?
I'm gonna say no. But on your other rolls, yes.
Doesn't matter.
You would have had a 0.
Okay. Move Discord. Boom. Okay, so we got a 3. I got an 8 on Liz. A 3 from, 8 on Hero. 3 on Dre.
No.
You want to roll a D10
Oh, done.
and add your reflex.
Okay, reflex. Let's see what terrible level of reflex do I likely have?
Same for you, Maverick.
It's not letting me still.
You can't click the.
No, it says
I'm
we
hitting-
require a token.
I see.
No,
so you could,
don't do initiative. Just go and roll the number like we
So-
did for the D4.
yeah, click on the reflex, or you can click on your reflex on your
Okay.
character sheet and just roll that.
There you go. Hey, 14, nice.
Wait,
Boom.
I have the negative because of well, I rolled a 1 anyway. It doesn't matter.
8 minus whatever.
Well, because I wrote my reflex, but I have drunk as a status on.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So it did -4.
And
But
I'm gonna roll.
keep the 3, it's fine.
I'm just gonna roll once per side. I'll just do it like that. So I got a 12 and a 7. Hmm. 7. Dr. Nara, you are the first to go.
Yes. So are we on this side, not this side?
I imagine you guys are now in an aerodyne that is your AV is now hovering over this crew right here, and these 3 are incapacitated at the moment, and this one is like aiming at the ship.
Mm-hmm.
This one? Is this
Yeah.
The one that's different than the others.
So for
Oh.
beating
Yeah.
the DB13, they need to be lower or higher? Because if it was lower, then only 1 of them did. But if it's higher, then 3 of them did.
It has to be higher.
Then 3 of them are not down. It's only 1 of them that is, because
That's right. I dyslexic it and did it reverse. You're right. My bad.
no worries. I'm just making sure because I was like,
No,
I don't
no,
want
no.
to get unfair advantage.
I flipped it backwards. Yes. So let's change it. 3 of them are pointing guns at you. Thanks a lot, Dre. And 1 of them is not looking so good and is incapacitated.
Okay, that's not great. I guess can I get the large gun and then just point it at them to start shooting?
Yeah, you can get on the Tsunami Arms Helix, and if you shoot it, it's going to be using your auto fire skill. It only does
Mhm.
auto fire.
It only does auto fire. Okay. I don't really have anything in auto fire, but
No. Well,
I mean, you 2 are going to be probably jumping down.
true. That's the thing. Minus time. Well, the times 2 is that add 2?
No, it means you need two points
Yeah.
to give you 1.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I'm done anyway. So I was
Yeah.
checking.
Okay, let's go with the auto fire then. 14.
Okay, and you guys are about 15 feet above them. So yeah, that doesn't. You're like shooting all around them. You're shooting up the ground. Some of them kind of move a little bit scared, but they mostly hold their ground and they are shooting up at you. And And these people over here are now next, and they are going to be firing on these people here.
Hey,
They're-
for us.
they're- oh my gosh. So they see you guys kind of taking aim at them, and they decided that you're on their team for some reason, so they're gonna be shooting at them as well.
We're still looking for the old dude. Shit, I forgot about him. Well, the old dude who's supposed to be 20.
It might have. I mean, hey, cybernetics, dude. If he wants to look like an old man, let him look like an old man.
And
He might
so-
not look like an old man at all, though. That's the issue here.
All right, let me just
Yeah.
close this. Fuck. Okay. He goes back. All right, so they're gonna be using their.
I mean, isn't like one of the things where they can like change the appearance on what like a face?
Mm.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay. And I'll just do that. Holy shit. Okie dokie.
Oof. Oof.
How many people did they kill?
14, 14.
They are really,
So
really,
yeah,
really.
they just like they take
many
advantage
they
of you
murdered?
guys distracting this other crew, and they just unleash their pistols on them. And you see some of them are getting hit in the face, hit in the eye. Like one person drops their gun and just collapses. They have just been decimated by you guys coming in and helping out.
Yeesh.
Can I get to Hero?
All right. Are people still aiming at me?
They're getting
are they
shot at
dead?
right now. They're not dead, but they're like getting hit right now. They're a little bit distracted. Their guns are kind of like in this motion of shocked. They had put their focus so much on your trauma team, on the trauma team coming in, that they missed all this hits coming from the other crew.
Okay. If I remember correctly, that's not the right button. This is combat. Sheila can move pretty quick.
Yeah, it's like 200 feet. No,
Yeah.
40 move, something like that.
She has a 40 move, yes.
Yeah.
So 200 feet narratively. So I'm basically just gonna drop. So how does this work? Could I like hold an action or hold the rest of my movement, or
You can hold an action. It takes so every round in combat you get an action and your attack, which depending on what weapon you're using could be the rate of fire could be 1 or 2. If you hold an action, it's going to be your whole turn. So if you want to hold moving, then you have to hold moving. You can't attack and then I'm going to hold this move. Like the hold move takes the whole
I see.
turn.
Okay. So if I wanted to drop down low enough for people to hop out and then come back up, could I do that? Like split it?
Oh, for sure. You can split your movement for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And like in general, you could like, I'm going to run up on someone, shoot them and then run away. You can do that in this. You could shoot out the window if you want and then move, and then, you could do you can break up your movement like that.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm asking is because I'm going to wait for Maverick and Biggs to jump out, and I know that is their turn, or whoever's jumping out is jumping out. So I don't know how that would work. That's why I'm asking.
The way it would work is that you would have to go down and then you would have to wait for your next turn to be
come
able to
back
bring
up.
it back up again. Yeah.
How long do turns take? Like, is it like in the?
Okay.
like,
Well, in that case,
In this case, in this game, it's supposed to be like 3 to 4 seconds instead
in
of
that-
like 6 seconds.
I'm going to go ahead and just drop, run over to the gun, push Doc out of the way, and just go ahead and spray with it.
Who are you shooting?
Because I can still see, because I do have the cyber eyes that let me see through smoke and shit. I'm gonna shoot at the people who look like they were gonna shoot at me, honestly. Like, fuck them.
Oh, okay. The red? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the red.
give me an auto fire roll and your DV from there, I think it's assault rifle, so it's going to be it's stupid high. It's going to be like 20.
16.
Yeah, so you're firing at them, you're spraying at all these bullets, and it's hitting around them, it's hitting the cars.
Even though
and
I dropped down?
with the way it works is like you have a DV difficulty value of like how far you are from what you're shooting at. So from using the chart that I'm looking at in the book, the auto fire DV for a rifle at 0 to 6 yards is 22.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Just for the auto fire of a
Cool.
assault rifle. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead, I'll shoot, and I'll be like, move.
Cool.
Win for my turn.
And now we got Maverick.
I'm running in there.
What are you doing exactly? Where are you going? What you doing?
I'm trying to get to the September chick.
Okay, you're trying to get across.
Yeah. Which I realize there's bullets flying, but
Okay. This will be Ave. This will be you, and I will select it, and I'll just try it one time just to see if it works. Boom, 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 boom. Please try moving it. See if it does anything.
nope.
I don't know why. Okay, so you guys
Sometimes,
are.
as much as we adore roll 20, sometimes it can be a little finicky.
I gotta do my lessons. You know, I gotta go to roll 20 school.
It's okay. I barely figured it out either, but it's pretty cool.
Okay, so you're gonna jump down out of the AV. I'm guessing you landed somewhere over here. That sound
I
about
was
right?
actually putting it like over here.
So you're in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
So, oh shit! I just figured out something. I think that I figured something out. Try moving it now, Ivy. Did I do something? I just figured that shit
Okay, so can you
out.
point me in the direction
Oh,
of the person we're trying to
yeah.
fix?
I just figured that. I'm celebrating
it's over
because
here.
I figured
Yeah,
it
it's over here.
out. Try moving this rocker boy for me. Oh yeah, I just
Yes, I
figured
can
it.
move.
Woohoo.
Okay, well,
I
I'm heading
just
over here
figured
if I can make it that
out.
far.
Wow.
Okay. So what's your move?
I'm running and
No, what's the number for your move on the front of your character sheet?
Is that on combat?
It's on the front of the first page, the first tab under character. It's third from the right.
Said?
Move.
Yeah, 6.
Oh yeah, okay. So we're gonna say that all of you guys are landing around here in the middle, and you want to move 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can definitely move over there. And you make it over there. What's your next move?
I say, trauma team, September, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and you see September, the woman that you recognize from there. Let's say Aki, and she is like leaning on this car and just firing at those other dudes as you come over. It's like, yeah, that's me, but I'm not done killing these fuckers yet. And she's
We
just
can
shooting.
do it on the way. Where's Bruno?
Who the fuck is Bruno? I don't know. And she's just like, bah, bah, bah. Shooting.
Well, I'm shooting.
You're shooting?
Well, the red guy shot at us. I mean, she's not leaving until we're done killing them. Let's kill them.
Okay. So you can take your aim and shoot. And you can tell that Rain is jacked up. If you look at her, one of her eyes is all bloodied and messed up. Her aim is just terribly off. She's not hitting anything. She is just ba 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 ba, just firing.
I'm just taking my handgun and hitting it.
All right. Who are you aiming for over here?
The red. One of the red. Probably this one because I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
probably.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, go for it. Give me a
14.
yes. And I'm going to remember these one day. One day. So with a 14, this is 1, 2, 3. That's 4. So that's 8 meters. So yeah, your shot goes wild. Like you shoot at them and you get close, but you miss them. Maybe because they're bobbing or weaving a little bit. Maybe you're a little out of breath from drinking and running, but you miss.
If anything, if that also misses, can I just like moving front of September, like not enough to like mess with the rain, but like enough to like if the bullet comes flying, I'm the one taking it.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. And
I
what's
don't
the rate
know,
of?
like I mean, I'm not actually like moving from that spot. I'm just making sure she's not getting hit with anything.
I don't understand. So you're gonna stay here and make sure she's not getting hit? How?
Well, I was.
She's standing behind a car. I don't know how you.
Oh,
Keep
she's standing behind a
that.
car. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I misunderstood. Sorry, never mind.
So you want to just stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna just stay there with behind her, not behind her, behind the car with her.
Okay. And that's gonna be Red's team, and they're all jacked up, so they get a -2 to their what's it? Combat, show modifiers, damage serious. Okay. And boom bow. 16, 22, 23.
Damn.
Who are you
We are
aiming
all
at?
rolling killer tonight.
Yeah, and they're gonna be shooting. They're shooting at the AV. So you're standing at the gun, right, Hero?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna have one aim at you
Okay.
with a DV of 16.
Hero,
That makes sense.
Nara, hero.
That's going to hit.
Yep.
And so we're gonna roll some damage. Sorry, one moment. Here it
Damage.
is. Oof.
Ooh.
So that's a
Jesus.
Hero. That's a
Wait, does it
17.
hit?
So you know, you have your leather, your whatever your armor is.
Yeah.
Subtract that from the damage, and then lower your armor's SP by 1.
Okay. So I have the light armor jack, so that's 11. So I would subtract 11 from the damage, so it'd be 6.
It's 6 damage, but now your next turn your armor's a 10 until it
But
gets
my
repaired.
armor's at 10.
It's been
Okay.
ablated by the shot. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're at 6, and all 3 of them hit. So I'll have one more shoot at you, one more shoot at the what were you doing again, Nara? I forget. You got pushed off of the gun by
Yeah.
Hero.
No, I didn't really do anything after that, so no, I was probably just standing, I guess, a bit behind.
Yeah.
Like a
Okay.
bit behind, probably off to the side, because
So I think they'll fire at you again, Hero, but this damage just gets sucked up by your armor and goes down by 1. And this last shot, I'll have it go at you, Doc, since they just turned and fired at you, and that's 11. Whatever your armor is, subtracted, ablate your armor by 1.
okay.
Yeah,
Does
and
that go for both head and body?
it's just the body. All shots, unless specified, are just for the body.
Cool.
And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Thank you.
So yeah, so these 3, they all turn around, bah, 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 bah. They're firing on the AV. They're aiming at the person behind the gun. They're shooting at everybody. That 4th person is still just down. You can barely see them just behind the car on the ground, but they're not firing on anybody. Dre, what do you want to do?
I kind of want to just lay on the floor of the AV, but I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, you can.
I can. That's not what I'm gonna do. So Dre is going to Dre is not going to get out of the AV. Is there anyone of this group that looks particularly fucked up?
Of the Reds?
Yeah.
The person
The
who's on
dude
the
who's
floor
down, yeah.
looks pretty bad.
Then Dre is
yeah.
going after like whoever looks the most fucked up. I am all about cheap shots and getting people eliminated who all already look like they're on their way out. Because Dre's trying to make this job easier. Plus, he's kind of intoxicated, so
they all look bad, but the dude who's on the floor looks like he is losing his color.
So Dre hops out, grabs the sword. I was like, "Let's go!"
We got
Okay. This can't end bad at all. Everything's gonna go fine.
Every tactical decision that you're
Every little
been
thing
taking Maverick
is gonna be
aneurysm.
all right. Don't worry about a thing.
So you're attacking with this sword. You got an 11, and it's Dex plus evasion.
He just rolls out the way.
Yeah. So they
Fucking roll.
they just kind of dodge your thing. I believe melee weapon is 2 rate of fire.
Yeah, 2 attacks. Yep.
Yeah. So that they definitely dodged that first swipe.
So it's just a guy laying on the ground, groaning in pain, and being like,
He's just fucking dodging my sword on the ground, just rolling around past me. And I'm just like, fucking die! I got work tonight. I got work.
Just imagine he doesn't even know this.
I got work. I'm gonna be at the
you,
strip club.
Yeah, so this guy is just dodging your moves, looking very bad. Can you give me this is the guy that was on the ground that you were trying to sword at, right?
Uh-huh.
Can you give me a perception check, please?
Oh no.
I was gonna ask, does this guy even notice, or is he just groaning and rolling side to side?
His eyes like become alert as like some figure just runs up on him with a mighty sword and just starts swinging at him.
Y'all are
you don't
talking too much about having good rolls.
You don't notice anything about this dude at all. You don't notice anything except that this dude is just running away from you, and your stabby needs to get stabby. You should have had that third shot or second shot. Nara, we're back to you. What you trying to do?
Can I look to see if the old man is anywhere around here, and like this crowd over here or this crowd over here, since we're now close, I suppose?
Yeah, and I will tell you that you do not see an old man. All these people appear to be either like in their late teens to early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just some sort of like neighborhood block, ragamuffin gangs just at it.
Okay, I kind of want to shout, is anyone's name Bruno Chen? But I also kind of want to shoot someone. I guess we'll take an aim at one of the people who was like aiming for us in the AV.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be any one of these red dudes.
Yeah. We're just gonna.
Oh, that's so cute.
Hey, Morton.
Hi.
Yeah, the cat scratches for me.
Oh, good kid. Okay.
Which one are you aiming for?
Let's go for this one right here.
Okay.
That's within range, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That is a 13.
Yeah, so you kind of, I guess, come out of the AV and try and shoot a little bit, and you are nervous about hitting Maverick as he's swiping at a sickly dying person on the ground with a sword.
Not me, that's Dre.
You mean Dre?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dre. What did I say? Maverick, my bad.
It's okay, it's episode 1. We're still learning each other's names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing else to do, really, besides... Yeah, I guess that's it.
I would
Boom,
get
stay
down.
still.
Get down.
Hey,
I've already
Bruno
seen
Chen!
3 of you.
But yeah.
Okay, so now it's the blue team turn, blue gang's turn, and their move is, why do I have this open? I don't need you here, Tony. Cuatro. So they're gonna move because this AV is kind of blocking their view a little bit. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we need
Four.
a token for the AV.
2, 3.
That's the point of the AV, I think.
And this one's gonna be using the AV as a little bit of cover. This one's feeling bold, and it's just
Bitch,
gonna.
if you get my Sheila shot, we're gonna fight.
Oh, it may happen. And so they're gonna
Well,
fire.
I have a question.
Please.
It's just so
Sheila.
question. So if they're at the gun, does that mean there's like a window where they could see? Like so if they're inside the physical AV, I'm assuming there's a wall of metal in between them. How do
So
get through, or is that
imagine
is
it
not
like
bulletproof?
it can close. It can be closed, but now it is open. You ever seen like the side of a helicopter, like those big helicopters that can like they can open the sides of the door, like a medical helicopter we have today.
Yeah. Okay.
So it can
the
open,
gun
so they can
side
get
was
the gurneys
open,
in.
so they're out in the open.
I mean, I am assuming the way I imagined it is that you guys had both sides open as you were approaching to be able to take a look at the scene, blah, blah, blah. You jumped out to the right. They've all been focusing on the left. But still, that means that there is the bulk of this AV blocking a lot of things. And then in between would be the doctor and Hero, who are also standing there. So they're moving because there's still obstruction anyway. Does that make sense?
No. Yeah. I'm just meaning like so where the gun is, there's no. So it's like open air. I guess.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I understood that correctly because I wanted to make sure that I was like, wait, because that wasn't making sense. I need to ask before this bothers me.
Okay, and so they're going to fire on Team Red, which is getting their booties handed to them.
Where I go?
Let's
Because I can't do it. I shouldn't have took that shot. See what happened was.
Oofa. Oofa. I forgot, does that hit? Yeah, they both hit.
I just imagine these cars looking like the cars in Blade Runner, like how the doors that slide open.
Wow. Don't sleep on these dudes, man. Yeah, so they come over here and they go bop 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 bop, and they just take these two out.
I mean, we shot at Bruno Chang. We did our job, kind of.
Wow.
So this means that Bruno is very likely somewhere else in this not small area.
Or he's this fool that I'm trying to chop in half.
Ew. Does the dude you're trying to chop in half look Asian by any chance?
I don't know. I'm just been drinking.
You've been drinking a little bit. And our third blue guy is going to take a shot at this one too. And I'm going to roll it. What happened here? Why are you always...
What happens if we like accidentally kill the patient?
Oh,
you don't get paid.
You will not get paid.
Oh, that's it. That's fine then.
I
They die.
It's not great.
I thought they would fire us or something.
That's a negative on our
And
performance
the shot
review.
misses, yeah. Okay, so he misses, or they miss on their next shot. Hero, what do you want to do?
Half paid because we saved September. So.
I'm gonna go over my radio. Does anybody have eyes on any of these people?
I got September. I have no idea where the fuck Bruno is. She don't know where he is. She don't know him.
And you, as you say that, September's just going, ah! She's just like, bah, 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 just firing on this last.
Rig is still on. Is anybody from the red side still standing, or is Biggs just chopping wood and not actually hitting anything?
These two with the X's are down, but this person over here is not.
So
they're
there's
still
one...
up, but they're a little bit wounded. And then the person who is rolling away from Dre is looking worse and worse as time goes on, but they are still breathing.
There's still more dexterous than Dre.
I don't want to leave my damn rig.
Well, the only reason I'm...
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to leave the frickin' AV4, run over to where I see Dre just swinging away.
It's fine. I need your help.
Look over at the dude who's still standing and be like, what the fuck is this guy's name?
Okay.
Does the dude who's like dying on the floor look like he could answer?
He is not looking good. I think
Okay,
rolling
so yeah,
away from
I asked-
those swipes took the last of his strength out of him. He is
Yeah.
now like he has rolled away from one shallow pool of blood and is now like forming another from a wound
He's
that is
rolling
in his
towards
stomach.
Yeah, so I asked the other dude.
And he goes, "None of your fucking business. You know, leave us alone. You come over here, you killed my chooms, blah 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 blah." And he is not having any of it.
I'm just gonna grab the unconscious dude and drag him back with me.
You know the easiest way this would have been found?
Huh?
Just
Bring the
look for the
body.
broken trauma card.
I'm not. Yeah. So I'm just gonna grab him and drag him back with me.
I didn't
Okay,
realize.
give me a.
I was trying to stab him.
You
Think
were
about
trying to
this when
stab
you
him.
get money.
I'm assuming you're saying that on the radio.
Huh? No, I'm saying that in game. Like,
No, on the radio,
Oh.
so we can all hear it. 'Cause
I would
Nara
say
responded.
give me
Oh, yeah,
a
for sure.
body. Use your body to roll like being able to carry him back to the AV. So you can just
So
click
just
on that.
straight body,
Yeah.
not necessarily like body evasion or brawling. No, just body.
yada 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 yada.
I swear.
Mm,
All right, you get
not
a
great.
you,
Not great.
you get a grip on him. You get a grip on him. You haven't started moving yet, but you've got a hold on him. You'll be able to drag him.
Hero, you killed Stellan again. Stop it.
So that's your movement and action. And I guess you're holding on to him so you can't shoot anything. So I guess you're wrapped.
Which is really just disappointing, honestly.
Hero.
Nope,
I
I
did
just
you.
went.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mav.
I'm just trying to look. I'm looking at September like, we gotta go, and I grab her and I go.
Train car.
You grab her and she goes, "You better get the hell off me. I'm not leaving till all of them are dead." And the other ganger behind her like kind of eyes you, seeing you grab his gangmate. His
You
guts
pulled the
moving.
dang card. I gotta take you. Sorry.
So you're gonna just yank her?
I'm trying to, yeah.
Give me a let's do a melee. So give me your roll of brawling. And we're gonna see if you can grab September.
14?
I'm sorry?
14? I'm not rolling
Right.
great.
Are you have you been drinking?
One. Just the one.
Didn't
Yeah,
you?
but you,
But you didn't eat anything, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, you failed. You failed
failed.
with me.
Yeah, I failed the thing.
yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if that kind of. I mean, my last shot failed anyway, so it don't really matter now. But yeah.
It's a versus, so you might you have a 10 on that. Or 11 on that. And
Oh.
so
I break.
yeah, so you try to grab September Rain, and they just like, you know,
Yeet.
with a strong arm, just knock your arms away, push you back.
Just hides on
And
you.
don't touch me again. I'll tell you when I'm ready to go. And she starts firing off again.
It's literally like one person left, right?
Melee, you can do 2 moves. You could try and grab September again. You could move. You could do other things.
All right, enough of a fool of myself. I'm just gonna shoot the guy standing.
Which one?
The guy that's left standing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
only one.
Give it to me.
Because Hero took the other one, right?
Yeah. And this is
Hero's attempting to
Right.
take the other one.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
I'm
you
never
know,
drinking on the job again.
Makes one of us.
well, you also got a crit fail. So, yeah, you stumble back from this push and you think, like, I'll just take care of this dude. And your drunken bravado comes out and you just shoot wide. And this person's not even affected by it. They hear the shot, but they didn't even think that maybe that shot was coming for them at all. And you were now a step further
I
from
thought it was just
September.
regular fucking. You know what? Next time I'm gonna eat the enchilada. I'm just eating the fucking enchilada.
Eat the damned enchilada that tastes like shit.
And
at least they wouldn't fuck me up like this.
That's true, they wouldn't.
And this dude like is looking around now, and he sees you grabbing his shoom, and he can see Trauma Team now. He realizes he's the only person left standing, and he is gonna just book it. But he's a little bit wounded, but he's kind of, you see him stumbling back, up the street around the side of a building to get out of there.
Oh, true.
How far away does he get? Is he still in my shooting range?
He is still in your shooting range. I would say he gets to about here. I just deleted him. Oh, I can Apple Z that. So he's about here. So from you, it's about 13 meters.
Okay.
That would be, what are you using, a pistol?
Yep.
All right, so you got to do a 20.
I'm not gonna get a 20, but I'm a roll anyway.
You never know.
As a matter of fact, I can move. I can move first. Let me look.
You
here.
can move first.
You play with me, you're playing with the best. Yeah, 6 meters is way more manageable.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 13.
God damn it.
Bottom one, it like skirts past his cheek.
But didn't I say -3?
You said
Yeah.
-3.
It's already in there.
It says
Well,
-4
It's
on
minus
it.
4
So,
for a draw.
So it
So
just
13.
hits.
so
I will hit.
it just hits, yeah. I'll give you the 13, it hits. So roll your damage.
Damage is
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, so with that, you see him kind of scrambling away. He's like holding himself, trying to get far. What was your line again?
That was straight Scarface. You play with me, you play with the best.
Yeah. And you just shoot him and bop, he just goes down, collapses in the street. And all of the red gang is down except for Homeboy, who is right there.
I would say immediately after that, Dre just lifts up the mask, pukes.
I'm not giving him the drugs.
So yeah, I would say that these guys over here, September is kind of like, okay, now I can go with you.
Cool.
Gotta fix this.
Yeah, come on.
I'll catch you chooms later, or catch you later. Gives her a nod. You were Hero. You were grabbing Homeboy on the ground, and you brought him
Yeah.
into the AV.
Now that everybody who was shooting at me has stopped, I'm gonna like look over him real quick and see if he has the card or if it was in the general area where he was rolling around dying.
Yeah, you don't have to roll for it. If you look over there, like as you're pulling him away, you'll see that there's the bits of this trauma card
Dope.
lying in the blood there. That is
I love him so bad.
I just
I almost
drag
killed
him
that
in.
guy.
Drag him
You
in
ran
and
out of
like
the tranquilize September, so hold on. Because I don't
toss him at Doc.
who's in here.
And as you're bringing them into the AV2, the other gang is like, "Why you want to help this dude? Why these guys are pieces of
Because
shit?"
they pay me. I'm sure you can understand that.
I guess everyone's got to make their eddies. And as I say that, they go over here to start digging through some pockets. And so you're bringing September into the AV as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And as soon as she gets into the AV, when she sees Bruno in there,
Please-
she
please
raises
tell
her
me-
gun and goes to shoot Homeboy.
Can I try to chain car?
Try to shank her? Oh, trank her.
I mean, if it'll knock her out.
You can try to.
shaking
that
her
true.
right one, but not the amount that I would need.
Yes. And I think I'll say make it a let's make it
Like a stealth check or something? Or...
I'm thinking like Dex, or I feel like I want more body skills than just athletics, but I feel like you're trying to move fast and get at her using your Dex, so let's just call it athletics.
And can I
Athletics
try and evade with dude now that I see a gun is pointed at me?
Oh, you want to try and like move his body out of the way?
Like just
Absolutely. Give me an evasion roll.
I'm over here trying to loot
Because I
my
was gonna
kill.
say,
20.
Oh hell yeah.
I was gonna say, I imagine Nara's almost trying to like sneak around behind and then drink. So that's why I said stealth, but I rolled a 16, so
Okay, yeah. I was just gonna give it to you as the part of just like trying to get to her fast enough to even do it. And then I'm just gonna give it to you. I'll give it to you now. Like, you know, your speed is what gets you there first. You don't have to be stealthy once you get there. It's just like I need to get there before she kills somebody. So yeah, you are successful. You get there. You trank her. You're able to pull Bruno out of the way. A shot goes off as she's like kind of being affected by the trank.
I grabbed the gun.
It hits Sheila in the side of the on the wall hull of Sheila. So we're gonna lower her STP by 13. Hopefully Tony won't be too upset about a bullet hole in one of his AVs.
Put her in the fucking chrono check. I grab September.
He doesn't need to be in the tank. He does.
I said put him in the tank. I said put him in the tank.
yeah, I guess we'll also just try to drag September to one of the beds.
Yeah,
and be
I'm strapping her to a bed, restraints or whatever. I don't know.
And yeah, absolutely. As Maverick is dragging September's body, Hero is absolutely just gonna sucker punch her in the face for putting a hole in my ship.
He's asleep.
Don't care.
Already sleeping.
Maverick even holds her up. Maverick even holds her up for you to do it.
Stop putting holes in my ship.
Cool.
Because he knows this is the thing. So he's just
Patient. Can we also like handcuff her to the bed?
I mean, she's knocked out. You can handcuff her if you want to.
Well,
it's
just
just
in
in
case
case
she
she wakes
wakes
up
up.
before we get there.
Sure. And you're gonna put Homeboy in the cryo tank.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so you do that, you put him in the cryo tank, and he's secure, he's stable, you know, frozen, stable as he's going to be. Do you want to examine Rain?
Does she look like she's about to die?
No, but her wound is very apparent. She is missing one of her eyes. Like she has been shot in the eye or shot in the side. Something happened, and she's
It's
just
fine. We'll
bleeding.
just drop them off at the hospital then.
Okay. Give me
Don't hurt
a paramedic or first aid roll just to stabilize
Yeah.
bleeding, infection, yada yada yada.
17.
What did I put for that? Yes. So you nailed it. So you take care of that as Hero is driving you all to the hospital. You
Wait. Dre didn't get straight in. Dre,
Oh.
to that person, he kind of maybe sort of executed. Dre went over and then looted them.
Oh, okay.
Please
So-
look at Raven Queens.
I'm running up in them pockets. I got to get paid.
Okay, you
On the
loot
market
them.
or off the market.
You're gonna find a very heavy pistol, a poor quality heavy pistol. You're gonna find 50 eddies, and if you want to, they've got rippers and they've got some damaged armor. The head is not as damaged as the body. But rippers, you would have to do some tech skills if you're gonna be taking away their cyberware.
No, I'm not about to try to rip their cyberware. That'd take too
Okay.
long. But I'll take that pistol, both of those pistols, and the armor, the least damaged armor, I'm yoinking off of them. And any of those other blues trying to fuck with me, I'm pulling out the sword. Like, here is the sword. Here is the pen, and I hand them free entry to my show.
Yeah, they kind of like give you a nod. They see you doing what they're doing. They see you taking care of they didn't well, did they see that punch? Let's roll and see if they give me a luck roll. Let's do that.
Oh, what?
Because you don't know what happened, but let's see if you got lucky and see if they didn't see Hero just straight up punch their friend in the face.
Second. Excellent. Close the tab. My sheet on it. Luck.
But you can open the sheet in another area.
Yeah, I closed.
Show me later.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
they saw it.
No, I made it in every day. Yeah, they're just like, yeah, you know, respect, Choom, respect. And they take one of your flyers and they're like, yeah, maybe we'll show, maybe.
Titties at Lizzie's.
Oh, I heard that. That shit was hot. Titties at Lizzie's. Yeah.
Yeah, Choom. That's
All
me.
right.
That's me.
What's your name? Fat Sex? What's your name again?
No. It's Big Sexy. Big
A
Sexy.
large, big sexy. Yeah, that's a good name, man.
Yeah, thank you. All right. I see y'all there. See y'all Lizzie's. We out. Peace.
Yeah. See this? Some rapper. He's got a dig pockets like us, man. These rappers. Like, shit. So, yeah. So you jump in the AV?
If not, I'm dragging him in there.
I got a black market trip that I gotta make 4 nights over. Sorry about that pink incident. It was an accident, but you know.
Yeah,
maybe
we're not
something was
drinking
wrong
on the
with
job
that.
anymore.
Yeah. I don't eat the enchiladas.
I'm eating an enchilada
Don't
next
eat the
time.
enchiladas. No, don't eat them.
Well, it's either that or I fucking miss.
I'm flying, and I just like bank hard and make everybody like, eh.
Yeah, with that roll, you can do whatever you want with that. Yeah.
Come on, Augie. We're almost done.
Sweet.
And you guys, yeah, you drop them off at the hospital. You stick around long enough to make sure that they're stable and they're not going to die, and you're going to get paid.
Yeah.
And that's the end of your shift. You bring it back to Trauma Towers over in Watson.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting food.
He gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Y'all let that woman shoot our truck.
Yeah. Luckily,
Alrighty.
he's sleeping off his night at Broken Arms, and yeah,
So
you
just
guys.
drop that off on those stealth shit.
Yeah.
If anything, I will put a sticker on it just so he doesn't immediately see.
And yeah, and then you guys do your shower, change into your clothes, and go where you go. And that's the end of the first shift as the sun's starting to come up over nights.
Hey.
We did it!
We
You guys
did
did
it.
it.
Well done, Mike.
That was
We
good.
did it.
I loved it.
Thank you. You
I'm
guys.
excited for this. I'm excited to spend more time with these figures.
Yeah. Thank you guys for letting me run it. I'm having a great time running it. It's gonna get better and better. We're all learning together. It's a collaborative storytelling experience, but I'm a fan of all your characters, and yeah, and I've got ideas, so it's fun to do it. Yeah.
Hey.
We didn't kill anyone.
You got close. You almost killed
Bruno.
yeah.
I feel like almost as generous to those dogs.
Almost as in, well, what I was getting at is we still technically killed
Almost
people. We
doesn't
just didn't kill the
count.
people we were meant to save.
That's the job.
We didn't kill anybody important.
Yeah, exactly. So we're good there. I'm excited. Also, if we don't pick up right on the next night, which apparently is Big's thing, so let it be known that Maverick did go.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. I like this. No, I think I was messing with the idea of.
Next night.
I was trying to mess with the idea of how to do it. I think I'm going to try and keep it day to day, kind of like how we do VTM,
Cool.
like that, which
I'm
means
just saying
you
if
won't
we
get
don't
paid
whatever
for
reason-
You won't get paid for about 5-6 weeks of real lifetime in game. But yeah,
Okay.
Trauma Team gets paid weekly. But don't worry, I got plans. I got ideas, man. I'm brewing. I'm bubbling over like a cauldron. You know what I
Listen,
mean?
I'm already
Yeah.
trying to get some money on the side
Oh
for my
yeah.
day to day. I'm just grabbing people's loot, armor that I can sell. It's whatever.
Fair enough. And like I said, Maverick is going whether that is acted out or not. I'm just saying it. Make sure
I hear you. I hear you.
So
I got-
drunk.
I got Maverick super lit. I brought Maverick up on stage. Let Maverick try to dance. Try.
Be careful. Maverick can't hold his liquor, so
Oh yeah, I want to know, by the way, if Maverick is on not Maverick, if
Right?
Jay is on there and trying to get less drunk by like taking whatever medicine maybe make somebody less drunk, like Nara is not letting him
He's
anywhere
begging
near
you to
them.
hook him up to an IV.
Yeah, and Nara's like,
It's
I'm
like,
not
I'm
giving
trying
you
to
anything.
get
This
good
is
for
your
the
fault.
show. You gotta help me. You gotta help me.
No,
No.
it's your fault now. It's just,
Sorry, it was our decision. Just we're gonna have to suffer with it.
Fuck it. I just keep drinking.
you got a high performance, right? You could
I do.
good.
Performance.
I mean,
all the
doesn't it give a
charisma
bonus
shit.
performance?
That's all my skills. That's pretty much it.
I was gonna say, you did mention that drinking gave a bonus to like the persuasion, performance,
4
all that
hours.
stuff.
Dancing, contortionist. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it gave me to a 2 for persuasion, I'd be at an 8.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Performance 8. Like, give me that.
It's gonna be a good show. Yeah, if you guys, we'll see. Maybe you guys go to Lizzie's tomorrow night. We'll find out.
I gotta
Second
write this
shift.
song now. I gotta write a song. Titties at Lizzie's.
You have to. That's it.
It's your only
In your
homework.
ample free time.
Right?
So yeah, I guess we went over
already-
like a mofo. I'll be more mindful of time, but we just got to that.
3
That
hours.
last section.
This is about where we
3
are.
hours is
Yeah,
good.
that's
Oh,
where
okay.
we usually go.
We
Yeah.
started
Oh.
late technically, so
So let me rewind. Yo, I did it perfectly. I'm the most amazing referee, like on the block. Like, thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
Good sense of timing. That's why I'm a good musician. Whatever. But yeah, who
You're like
do we
a
know? Who
Time
we're
Lord.
gonna be rating somebody? What are we doing?
Well, let people give their outros.
Oh, that's right. So let's do our outros. And when you do your outro, before you do your IRL outro, where is your character going after their shift? Where do they live? Just do like what your shift's done. You guys say goodbye to each other outside of Trauma Towers. How and where? How do you get there and where do you go? And we'll start with Liz.
Bring that map back up, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I do not know enough about any of this to really have a decent idea.
And I found another map. I'm gonna trade this one out. I saw another one that I liked a little bit more.
So Hero is probably on like right on the outskirts of Night City. Like it's probably a little bit of a hike for her to get into work. But it's just a small shitty apartment. But the nice thing about it, especially being on the outskirts, is she has her own little gyrocopter and she can just zoop around. And she's like, it's fine. I can be all the way out here. I don't mind.
And when you get there, what is it? You live in a cargo container.
I have no idea what these like. I would imagine it's like a shitty apartment. So
That's nice.
whatever kind of shit, whether it is converted containers that are an apartment building, or just a shitty like barely studio apartment, something
I like
along
that.
those lines.
Okay. Prince, Dre.
Oh, and I guess my outro.
Oh
I'm
shit, my
Liz.
bad.
No, it's all good. I forgot to. I'm Liz, Fuzzy Slippers 05, wherever you'd want to find me. Mostly you find me here. And on Saturday we're pretending to be vampires, so it's dope.
That's right.
Coming into the end of an arc with Vampire. I'm just saying.
Oh shit. Some people were talking about Call of Cthulhu earlier. Keeping Saturday Horror Night.
We're gonna keep Saturday lit, regardless if we're vampire or not. But we might have a little break from Vampire for a couple weeks. Maybe we'll do something else. But we're coming into the end of an arc. I'm just saying that.
I already told you I'm working on my new character, right? So I'm not scared of you.
I can only
Whether-
run Monster Hearts.
Whether Delroy lives or dies, it's mostly up to Delroy. I'm gonna just say that.
Oh, schnapps. All right.
Rich
As an aside, oh yeah, so it's me. I'm Prince, Dimples and Dice. You can find me at Dimple and Dice around the internet. I let's see, I'll be live tomorrow doing more Biomutant on PS4 and maybe some Mass Effect as well. Then on Saturday, Saturday, you'll catch me on Vancouver by Night, and then storytelling as the storyteller for Rolling These 20's, Philly by Night. As I said, we're coming into the close of a pretty epic arc, and Delroy is still locked up somewhere in a hospital in cold storage.
Turning into a chicken.
Yeah, turning into a feathered creature, which has never happened to Delroy before. So it's gonna be interesting in there. And then Sunday we'll be back with Acquisitions Inc. D&D on my channel, and stay tuned. There's going to be more stuff coming up for me. I am a very busy man with a lot of things going on. I'm excited to announce some of the new stuff that's coming up. So stay tuned.
And where does Maverick live? In his car, right?
Maverick does not live in his car.
I'm sorry, Dre.
Dre does not live in his car. Dre lives in a crate in South Night City, which is a step up from the old combat zone, a little tiny itsy bitsy bit. Slightly safer, but yeah. And he tries to avoid staying there through charm and wits. Generally speaking, Dre finds himself out with the Beavers in Rancho Coronado for reasons that Mr. Stud implant, you know.
I hear you. I heard you.
We get it.
But tonight, Dre's going to the show and getting the party popping at Lizzie's.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go to Ivy. Slash Maverick.
Well, yeah, I'm Maverick. The Maverick, I don't really know what he'd be able to afford right now. Probably the equivalent of an okay apartment. Not like super shitty, but not like absolutely wonderful either.
Yeah.
He would just probably the equivalent of a cab. I don't think he drives. And he just goes home, goes out, actually eats something for once. Because he hates this. And yeah, that's I don't know where that would be. We can talk about it more once I get more of a layout of where. Well, I know on the map it shows where it would be, but again, I'd have to actually do the math on what he can afford.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll talk about it next time. It's just like when people are saying like cargo containers, it's not a very uncommon thing in the time of Red for people to be living in converted cargo containers, and you'd find them in the suburbs, you'd find them in the reclaimed perimeter, you'd find them
They'd
in
be
the
like
combat
there
zone.
are homes and they're owned and stuff. It's just
And it's comfortable and it has power and it has all that stuff. When you step outside, you're in like, a different place. You might be sharing showers or bathroom or something like that. That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then right up from that would be like a studio apartment, blah, blah, blah. But we'll talk about how much it costs. We'll talk about the mechanics of it, but just narratively, that's fine.
Yeah, like an okay apartment. I don't like. Not, I don't imagine him to be like directly in a combat zone or anything like that, but like,
Yeah. All right, and then tell us about you. Where can people find you?
Ivy, you can find me at IVM2757 on Twitter, IVM57 on TikTok. There's an underscore in between the IVM and the 57. And that's for cosplay things. I swear I'm gonna get more into that now that I have stuff to do for that. And eventually I will stream Mass Effect Legendary Edition when I get the actual PC. We're still figuring that out. My dad's got an IT guy who could build one probably cheaper than it takes to buy a pre-built one. So we're looking into that. And who knows? I might try to stream Monster Prom on this one. Who fucking knows?
Monster Prom.
Which, if y'all want to do that, please hit me up. I really want to play Monster Prom with people, even whether the first one or Monster Camp.
Let's go. I have
I
it on
would do
PC
that,
and
10
on
out
my
of 10.
Switch. Let's go.
I have
I
PC.
have a-
So
I
it
don't
has
even
to
know
be
what it
PC.
is.
It's a video game. It's
Oh,
a
it's a
It's
video
a
game.
good video
Don't worry
game.
about it. Unless you want to play, then I'll explain it to you.
I didn't know that. Okay. Monsters Prom.
Monster Prom. Yeah.
Okay, and Theta.
Hi. So I figure Nara is probably living right at like the border of South Night City to University District in like a okay-ish apartment or container or whatnot, where she has like a pseudo clinic that it doesn't do much. She mostly just patches people up if they're coming in from the combat zone to be like, just don't die on me. That's the preferable thing here. And if you can pay me, that's lovely, but like just mostly let's avoid dying now. And so yeah, she's just staying, and she goes back to like the apartment, like just go stay there. And then I am Theta. You can find me on, I think, just Twitter and Instagram at One Shitty Bard. I also sell hats on Hadadashery because apparently I like puns. And I don't stream, but I mostly yell about science because I do science.
Cool.
And Hunter, yo.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I'm Mikey
I'm
Mike.
that to the horizons. That's amazing, and people need to know about it.
Sure. I saw that One Shitty Bard earlier, and I thought, like, oh, that's funny. I'm bored. Okay. Hi, I'm Mikey Mike. If you like black people and banjos, then you'll enjoy Hubby Jenkins, my alter ego, who travels around the world playing banjo and talking about old-timey music. You can Google that and look it up. And you could also just find me here Wednesdays and Saturdays playing games and doing things. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and like, let's do it again next week.
Oh yeah.
Done?
We rating.
So let's roll
I don't
these
know who we're
weights.
rating. Who we rating? Let's raid Roll20.
Sweet.
I mean, we're on there right now, aren't we?
I think that would be a great raid.
I thought they were hosting us or something. I don't know. I might get that. I might be confused on that. Yeah.
I
Okay.
love
I'm confused
Monster
about that. Never
Con
mind.
and Monster Camp. Oh yeah,
Did
the
the raid
things
actually
people
start?
say.
I thought I did it.
This is Theta's first appearance. Please give them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Are wonderful, and I am keeping them no matter what.
Aw, thank you. I'll be kept.
Oh my god.
Who else to say? I won't be
Like, you
kept.
did great, Theta. That was great. Like,
Yeah.
Aw,
sure.
thank
I
you.
love the entire doctor energy.
I don't actually see the rate, so whenever it happens, happens. But thank you all very much. We will see y'all on
It's
Saturday
gone.
for
Usually it pops up.
For Vampire the Masquerade. So I don't know if y'all can see the rate, but I can't. But stick
I
around for
can.
it. You get channel points and stuff. And yeah, we'll see y'all.
Bye.
We really got to do something with the channel point.